Yeah, I noticed, since we are recording now, just to make that official, I've been going back on all the old podcasts, and I've been making YouTube videos out of them.
Okay.
And so I've noticed the beginning of every single one is the exact same. So I'm totally switching up how I begin them. Like no introduction.
There's no intro song anymore.
There was never an intro song. That was actually the sad part. There was it was just like I was just like, hey, welcome to another episode here of OnTrack with DJ Traction and yada yada yada. And I noticed like every single one was like that, and I'm just like, man, got to do something different. And one I was talking about, I was like, how do I not have an intro song?
Yeah, right.
It's like I'm a DJ with a podcast and I don't have an intro song.
Yeah, just couldn't pick a song, couldn't find one. Didn't have the MP3.
Well, it's like, you know what? Since like I'm not really a producer like that, when I'm like making beats and shit, if I used something like just something I liked, like an instrumental, that shit would probably get taken down from YouTube, down from iTunes like right away, you know?
So we want to get paid.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. It'd be like what's going down with like SoundCloud and everything. Just every DJ mix gets pulled and stuff. There was something I saw on it actually that I'm gonna fuck up what DJ it actually was, but I'm just gonna say like maybe it was like Armin Van Helden or something. Like his own song got taken down from his own page.
From his own thing?
for copyright. And like you can Google it or something, because obviously that's not the DJ it was, I don't think. I'm just throwing out a name out there, which I probably shouldn't have done, but but it was somebody like well known, and he got his own shit was taken down.
His own record company's not getting paid off his own thing.
I guess.
Come on.
Yeah, it was fucked up. It's funny. I was actually I was doing a gig yesterday, and it was an easy like in-store type of gig. It was from Macy's.
Right.
They do like they do a bridal event thing where I guess couples register for it, and they do the whole registry thing. They scan stuff they want,
And you're just playing.
And I'm just playing music and stuff, and I have cards there and everything too to promote myself as well. And the company I work for that I get those through for scratch weddings, scratch events. So I was doing that, and someone just comes up to me. He's like, oh, I DJ a little too, this and that. So he just starts shooting the shit with me, and he brings up like the whole like SoundCloud thing. He's like, yeah, like, do you have anything up on there? And I'm like, no, because they take everything down. I guess because originally it wasn't like meant for DJs. It was meant for producers to do like basically original content for, to make their own stuff,
sell their own product,
and to promote their own shit. But it was real convenient for DJs, I guess. And they didn't seem to mind at first. They just they're like, okay. And it started blowing up. And then I guess the record companies were like, dude, you can't do that.
You guys taking way too much advantage of us right now?
Yeah, they're like, no, you can't just put on our music up there for have people download it. It's bullshit.
Right, so you gotta pay for that.
Yeah, and it's just so they let it slide for so long that by the time they were like, no, you can't do that. Every DJ in the world already had like, paid accounts. That's the worst part. You have a paid account, and it's not cheap. I looked into it when I was first started posting mixes and stuff online like that, and it was substantial. I want to say it was like $300+ a year.
Jeez.
To get like a real good amount of time
and then
too.
All your stuff gets blocked up there. I would be pissed.
I know people that have like listens and plays and downloads and stuff like well into the thousands and everything.
And now that thing is useless now. That whole account because he's not making any original stuff productions.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty. But what are you gonna do? Let's stop right there. At least let me introduce who I have with me. If I'm gonna just totally skip the intro part, at least let me let everyone know who came to join me. Since it's been about a month since I've done one of these.
Okay.
It sucked. I was in a nice groove doing them every week, and like I said, like we were talking before off air, just hard to get schedules to match up.
Right.
As we know, we've been
absolutely. I've been
talking about doing this for 2 months.
Absolutely.
So this is my homie Dave Meloni. I did not intend to rhyme that. So he's a pro boxer, trains out of Ray Longo. Well, now Ray Longo, Chris Weidman, Power. No, the old one's Power.
Yeah, that's not Power anymore.
Yeah, so Ray Longo, Chris Weidman, Law MMA. There we go.
Yep.
Longo and Weidman, Law. See what they did there. So Yeah, no, we've known each other for quite a long time and everything. Really cool dude. So I was like, hey, whenever we can actually get the schedule thing to match up, you should come down and do this with me. So say hi to everybody.
Happy to finally be here. I like the worst schedule in the world. I work too much and spend too much time boxing, so it was hard for me to ever get out of the house.
Yeah, and then we had like yet another snowstorm here in New York. So yeah, I was like, oh,
50th one this year.
I was like, what do you know? We got this scheduled, and another snow thing is gonna fuck it up. But luckily, he has 4-wheel drive, so it's all good. I was gonna ask you about that because when we were trying to schedule everything, you're like, all right, I'll get out of sparring this day, or out of yoga this day, or whatever, training and everything at this time. But I got work at 5 in the morning.
Yeah. Oh man.
I'm like, dude, when do you like, especially for athletes, like sleep is a big part of recovery.
Absolutely.
So then you're just like,
I just started like I guess you know this too. Like I'm getting older now too. I'm not like when you're like 21-year-old kid. Like it doesn't matter. I'll get 3 hours of sleep. I'll be fine. Like I'm 27 now, so like everybody like, oh, 27 is young, but I feel like I got like hard miles, like I'm not easy driving. I got like all stop and go, like hard miles.
It's all city traffic.
Yeah, all city traffic on those.
In a fucking 5-speed.
yeah, exactly. Like beating that thing. It was a beater car. So for me now, I'm like, if I don't go to sleep and get like at least 7-8 hours, I'm like, I'm dead. And 5 o'clock is tough to get on a train and deal with somebody's bullshit or cell phone call in the morning.
It's hard for me, it's hard just to get up at that time.
Yeah, I'm a sleeper too. I used to be like, when I was younger, I was good till like 1:30, 2 o'clock. Like, that was a regular day. I'll catch you in the PM. Like, breakfast at 1 o'clock. That was breakfast. Like, now I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, I've already eaten lunch, and at that point, I'm
now you're like dinner by that time.
Yeah, I'm like ready to go home from work around then. I'm like, oh, I've been here since fucking 6:30. I'm doing good. I don't know, but especially the more you train, like the harder your training gets too. Like you gotta right. Otherwise, I can't do it. I try to be asleep by like 10:30 on a regular day.
Yeah, I've noticed that from going from like training like 6-7 days a week to missing a good chunk of time and then getting back into it and this and that, and being even older than you are.
Right.
I've noticed that as well, where it's like a couple days a week now, I'm there 2-3 days a week, and if it's split up every other day, every 2 days, something like that, I feel pretty good, right? When I hit those like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday right in a row, forget it, yo. Forget it, man. Fucking Thursday, Friday, I'm fucking done, man.
It sucks.
Quite honestly, Wednesday I'm fucking done, but I just I force myself and I go.
Stick it out anyways. You don't want to be a sissy.
Yeah. Wednesday morning though, I'm like, holy shit, what am I doing to myself?
I hate that. It's like a regular reminder every week. Like, yo, you're getting old. You're no spring chicken. Oh my god, this sucks. Right? Like, this sucks.
And I was the same way, where like I definitely wasn't a morning person at all. But the times I had to be. Like when I had school in the morning, and I went to school in the city as well, so I was on that same 5 o'clock train and stuff.
Yeah,
I got it to it. You know what I'm saying? I was able to do it.
Absolutely.
But
I can't lose my job, so I just do it. And I'm like, whatever. I'll suck it up. And it's always good when you see like there's like old people doing it, like still doing it. There's a dude that boxes at Westbury. He's like 77 years old. Vinny. He's the man. He still hits the bag like 10 rounds a day. I'm like, yo, if this guy can get out of the house on a snowy day, get down here and hit the bag, so like you got absolutely no excuse. You know? I'm like, all right. But fucking do it.
It also could be like he literally might not have anything else to do.
That's true. definitely is the case too. Like, when you're that old, what are we worried about? You know?
It's like, dude, he's not trying to go to school and work and this and that. He's just doing it because what the fuck else is he gonna do today?
I get my retirement check and I'm just sitting around all day. I would go crazy. I get stir crazy.
Yo, it's so funny you said that because I was thinking about that the other day too. When I have a lot of days off during the week, how it kind of works out. Like, I work at a restaurant, I DJ, so, like, there are days that I take off from the restaurant all the time, because, like, I have gigs that pop up, so it's like, I don't want to be scheduled and then, like, have to, like, try to give it away or something. You know? So, like, I'm just like, listen, I need these certain days off all the time, and so I don't fill all of them with gigs, so sometimes I have random days off during the week and everything, and when, like, I don't have shit to do, it's so fucking, like, I'm like, yo, I would hate to be retired. As much as I hate also working, I don't really want to, like I want to go to a job. It's like, I also couldn't just sit around and do nothing all day. Yo.
Yeah,
I would drive myself crazy.
I would be like 350 pounds. I would just sit around like eat all day. I had nothing better to do. Like, well, I'm not even hungry, but I'm eating.
And
I don't know. I'm bad at filling time. I get bored. I suck. I'm bad at it.
And what's worse with me anyway? It's like I even know like I actually have a bunch of shit I should be doing.
Oh yeah.
But it's the motivation shifts. Like the night before, I'd be like, oh, I gotta do this, and this. And be like, all right, cool. I'll get all that done. I write down. I started making lists because otherwise I'll just forget.
That shit helps.
Yeah, it's really bad, and that's not old age memory shit. That's even way back. I need lists. So anyway. But then, that morning when I wake up, it's just so, like, you don't want to do shit, you know?
Yeah, it's a weird hour if I start
and it would be good sleep, too. It's not even like I only slept for 2 hours or some shit.
Right.
I got my full sleep and everything. It was peaceful and all that, and just that whole getting up and getting started process.
Yeah.
It's murder, yeah.
It's just so easy to get lazy. I do the same thing. I was super lazy, and I'm like, you know what? I should be doing something else, but like I'm just gonna watch some TV, see what's on, and then 4 hours later, like, all right, maybe I should have done something.
You know, you get like that grogginess in your eyes when you wake up. You know what I'm saying? A little hard. Like for some reason, sometimes that stays with me for like half the fucking day, and I'm just like, what the hell is this? Because if it was like the same circumstance, but I had to go to work in the morning or something, I'd be totally fine.
Right, 20 minutes you would be awake.
Yeah, I'd be good and everything. I'm like, okay, I'd be at work, like, you know, ready to go and stuff, this and that, and then, you know, go to the gym later and be fine and all this, but I got nothing to do, and all of a sudden, my whole soul is just, like, dragging ass.
Yeah, that's some power of the mind shit, like, your mind knows you got nothing to do, like, I'm just gonna take it easy, cruise control for the rest of the day.
I totally believe that's what it is, too.
Yeah. That's definitely true to that whole power of the mind shit, that shit. I didn't realize that I'm not a big yoga guy. I was like, yeah, okay, like, all right, buddy, like, have fun, hippie. I went and I was like, you know what? Let me just try it. And I went there like, yo, you're gonna feel refreshed. You feel like a new person. And I was like, you know what? I'll go there open mind. I'll see what it is. Yo, I left the first day. I was like so sore. I was like, yo, I feel so refreshed right now. I was like, I got my chi in line. I was like, wait a minute, like, what did I just say? I was like, oh man,
I didn't even know I knew that word.
The power of the mind, I guess that shit works, man. Like, if you convince yourself, like, yo, this is gonna be something great, and you reveal it, oh man, all of a sudden I'm refreshed, recharged, and all that. I was like, shit, fuck, this power of the mind is a real thing.
It's like the placebo effect.
Yeah,
it's like they have proven that if you thought you were taking a certain thing, like you actually you could start getting better.
And you heal. You literally heal. Your vitals going up. Like, oh,
it's like, and you just took a sugar pill. That's all you did.
Nothing.
Which should have done the opposite, because you know sugar's not good for you to have a whole bunch of it at once. So if you're just popping sugar pills, like you're just eating P.e.d.s.
Instead, you're like, oh yeah, I'm no longer anxious. I'm calm. Like my heart rate is down. Like, really, dude? Sugar's supposed to raise your heart rate.
Yeah, that's sorry. That's why I've been trying to be more conscious of like just positive thought in general.
Oh hell yeah!
And just like going into stuff, even when shit happens, like, and it sucks. I'm kind of like a cynical, sarcastic asshole.
Yeah, same here. It's tough. It's hard to do.
It's a weird balance.
It's so easy. Yeah, it's so easy to be like negative, cynical, like making fun of somebody. Like, wait, this guy doesn't even know I'm fucking with him right now. And but then at the same time, you're like, no, you do like positive attitude, man. PMA.
But it's also like, well, if I'm making fun of it and it's funny and laughter is the best medicine, then does it make it positive?
Yeah.
even if I might be being a dick about it.
That's a good way to justify it myself. Like, I was being positive when I did that because I laughed. I made myself laugh. Yeah. So it's just funny.
About not like finding motivation to do shit though. I've heard people say like, you know, oh, if I win the lottery, I'd still like go to work and everything and this and that.
Yeah,
I gotta be like, yeah, you're tripping me. You're tripping.
Tell everybody that. I'm like, yeah, okay. You know what I want to do tomorrow? I walk right up to my boss and my job, be like, later, dude. Like, never see you again.
I could kind of understand if it's like, you know, if it's a win for life, it's like $5,000 a week. You might have to still work because you're not getting actual $5,000 a week. You know what I'm saying? So like, when it's all said and done, maybe you have to do some type of work. But it wouldn't be the job I have now.
Absolutely not. I don't know.
Wouldn't be working at a restaurant, that's for sure.
I mean, I would even think
maybe
like,
it would. You know what? Because at any given...
easy.
First of all, it's easy, yeah.
Less responsibility. I wouldn't take any like
to keep it real,
serious responsibility or like hard hard work.
Keep it real, that's why I'm there now. It's very easy and very flexible for my schedule and lifestyle right now. So maybe I'd stay there.
I'm not getting on the 508.
The 5 in the morning would be over for you.
I could win. You could be not even a mega jackpot, no Mega Millions, like $8 million. I'm like, no, I'm never getting up at 5 o'clock ever again. Like, not happening.
But also like the not doing anything. I guess it's different because maybe you just don't have like right now the funds to do whatever I want. So I don't want to be home. Yeah. Like, I can't just sit around and suck and watching TV. But if I had $80 million, I'd be like, well, I'm going to Italy today.
Yeah, but I'm just going to go skydiving.
Exactly.
Yeah, I always want to do that. If I won Mega Millions, if I'm going to JFK, I'd be like, yo, I want the first next flight you got.
Which one leaves the country? Yeah. Which one? I don't care which one it is.
Next flight, I don't care where it goes, but I want a first class ticket on that one. Do they have any bags? Nope. I'm gonna buy everything when I get there. I'm good. Yeah. But
that's what
unless it was like Kansas, I'd be like, all right, next one.
Well, no, Canada actually can be pretty dope. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I said Kansas. Like,
is it Kansas?
I'll take.
I thought we were leaving the country still.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true.
That being said, though, I wouldn't want to go to Kansas. But I heard Kansas City is like on the pop and rise or something like that.
I heard the barbecue scene is good. I would go.
But that's the type of thing you could do that just for lunch. Like, I'm gonna go have Kansas City barbecue for lunch.
Yeah. I heard they have good ribs there. I'm gonna go.
Exactly. That's the type of shit you would do. So it's like you're not technically not doing anything, I guess, but you can just go do whatever you want.
I did nothing today for 12 hours, but I went to 4 states and I tried to. Oh shit! All right. Well, I guess you did kind of do something.
It's like what I would have been doing in my house doing nothing. I just did on the plane ride instead.
Right. I watch my shows on Netflix on the plane.
Exactly.
So that's fine. HBO Go
instead of on the couch. I gotta hook my HBO Go up.
Yo, it's awesome. That's the best, man. I got so much shit to watch too. Like my schedule is. I need to make time. I need to take off 3 days and just watch TV shows.
Yeah, but you'd feel like such a loser after that.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I mean, you know what? Whatever. I do it guilt free. Like, I watched 3 seasons of fucking whatever. Like, I did it, and now I get it.
I just ran through the new season of House of Cards in 3 days.
I didn't even watch that. I heard great things. I'm like, I have to watch 2 seasons of it?
Yeah, which is good. Well, 3 now.
3, yeah.
But it's not bad, because it's only 3, so it's it's manageable.
Right, you know that's like Banshee too, though, because Banshee's in the 3rd one now, and I heard that was cool. I didn't even watch this, so it might be whack, and everybody who's listening
but that's good.
The show's whack.
Because you know what? If you get through 3 episodes and you're like, I'm not going to watch this, then you just saved yourself a bunch of time.
Right, that's true,
I don't have to fuck with this anymore.
And I like that too, because if the show is good, then you don't have to wait a full fucking week for the next one. I hate that. Yeah. Empire, I watch it on Wednesday. I'm like, all right, now I gotta wait 7 more days. Fuck
that's how I am with Better Call Saul right now.
Yeah, it's the same. I'm watching that one too.
I try to wait until not only the season's over, but the series is over.
I want the whole series. I did that with Breaking Bad. I didn't watch it at all, and everybody's like, "Yo, you don't watch Breaking Bad?" I was like, "Should I? You fucking kidding me?" So now the show was over. I started on Christmas. I watched the 1st season. I was like, I'm hooked. I watched the whole season one day. I was like, all right, I'm in. And then I just Netflix the rest of the show, and that was it.
Every person I've talked to about that show has said the exact same thing, and that's exactly what happened with me. I waited maybe 4 or 5 seasons. Not all the way to the end.
You called the last season live or whatever.
I think maybe that's what was happening. The last season was going to start, and everybody said it was so good. I was like, let me catch up in it.
Right.
So I watched the episode, and 3 days later, 4 seasons down, no sleep at all.
I feel that you're talking about guilt, where you said don't you feel like a little yes, I feel like a loser. I was like, I'm in the same pants. I'm in the Costco sweatpants. I felt like forgetting Sarah Marshall. I'm in the Costco with the cereal in my room. Man, you wore the same pants for a week.
That's exactly what happened. It's before I know it, it's I get home from work, I put an episode on, next thing I know, it's 6 in the fucking morning. My head is hurting. I have a headache from watching TV.
Yep, and you know what, and with that too, I'm like, shit. I'm like, well, at least, if I'm not playing video games, you loser. Instead of watching a whole series of show, I'm like, fuck, I guess I'm a loser too. Damn.
I remember the first time I played a PlayStation or video game or whatever.
It was until I got a headache. I did the same shit. I was just doing Call of Duty all the time until I broke my Xbox. I was like, nope, I can't replace it. I got a problem. I need to go to bed. I can't be doing this. But that was the same
you know
shit.
What it is with that game though, especially when you're playing online and stuff. It's it's the downtime in between. You don't really realize how much that adds up. So it's they played 4 or 5 games. but it's like
But
they might have been long, and all the time in between, and maybe had to migrate servers and this and that, and then the next thing you know, it's 3 hours later, and it's like, I only played 3-4 games though.
Right, and you look at the clock, you're like, fuck, it's 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, man, like, and I'm screaming, I'm cursing, like,
yeah, you're all worked up.
My neighbors think I'm fucking nuts. I'm like, all right, you know, this is a bad idea.
I definitely read something, like I was looking into like sleep quality actually.
Right.
And so like the worst things to do before going to sleep is basically any type of TV, using your phone, but on top of that, video games is the worst.
Oh yeah.
Because it elevates your heart rate and everything, gets you all excited. Like
that makes sense.
Yeah, and then obviously you're thinking about.
I heard that was like you want to sleep when they like the best thing to do is sleep just totally in the dark. Don't like I'm like I don't think I've gone to sleep without my TV on, and I don't remember the last time we had Hurricane Sandy. It was the power outage. That was the last time I went to sleep with no TV. I was like, yo, this is whack. I don't know how I'm gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, and I came across the same thing. Oh, pitch black. That's actually how my room is now. That's why when we were looking at this place, we just moved in a few months ago. Like it's a kind of a basement apartment. It's split, but the bedroom's in the basement part, and there's no windows.
Yeah,
which
awesome.
probably illegal, but whatever. But
it's
pitch black, and I'm telling you, you can notice the difference. You know, fall asleep better, stay asleep, and everything. And before that, I tried to like cover up all the lights in my room and stuff.
Right.
And you don't realize how much shit like lights up in your room, from the cable box to if you have like speakers or something for like the laptop or some shit.
Everything got a power,
the modem,
light,
the router, the fucking. You fucking name it, man. And your phone, obviously.
Even you can't have the illest blinds, and it's not gonna make a difference. I knew one guy. He was roommates with one of my friends, and he was a city cop. And I guess he used to work the night shift or whatever. So when he came home, he needed to go to sleep.
Yeah.
He spray painted his windows black from the inside.
Oh,
like it was almost like it was a pretty morbid looking room. Like, it was just. Like, you got fucking black windows, bro. Yo, when you close those things, nothing. Like
they do make.
I guess that's why he goes to sleep.
They make like what I think they're called. Like blackout curtains, I guess.
Okay, right.
I mean, I don't know if they're just like black and heavy, but I put a blanket up on mine.
They gotta be like, it's gotta be like tight to the wall. I don't know. I couldn't. I mean, my blinds are just like I got like the classic regular blinds there. I get fucking light like crazy through there.
Yeah, that's why I had to like ghetto rig it and stuff. It was like,
yeah,
I had like duct tape and a blanket and.
It's good now because now I wake up and it's still dark out. If I get that 5 o'clock train, so it's not bad for me.
Yeah, working like doing like the overnight shift things actually fucks up your like circadian rhythms and everything.
Oh,
like, yeah, it's actually not good for you. Or even
my job switches. I was working nights like a couple of months ago. That shit was whack.
And even like people that work in hospitals overnight and stuff like that, lighting is to be in that lighting all night and shit too. Like it really fucks with your shit.
There's no vitamin D, right? That's just gotta be bad for your skin and shit too.
Yeah. Always being inside and stuff. Yeah, all that shit is fucked up. But it's like. It's also just how life is, though. It's like it's like millions of people do that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's somebody's regular routine.
Which is probably why like nobody thinks anything of it. It's just like well, millions of people doing it. It's like but guess what? It's fucking with all of them.
But what happens like places like Alaska where it's like there's no sun at all for whatever?
Well, that's why they have like the highest suicide and depression rates.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That shit that's gotta mess you up.
Yeah. But they legalized marijuana there now, so.
Oh yeah, it makes sense.
Which is I'm surprised that wasn't the first place.
Yeah,
to be honest.
It's 11 degrees outside. You can't go outside because it's fucking too cold. The sun don't come out. Like I'm just gonna sit in the dark and burn.
I wonder how much. I honestly wonder how much it costs up there. I'm gonna assume most of it has to be imported.
Yeah, I would say because if they grew it there, it would probably cost you more money, right? How much electricity they get?
Especially, because like, and also that's usually how they catch people that do it in their home. You know, they fucking you're using a crazy amount of electricity, and that's what they first get some. Like, if it wasn't already somebody like kind of on the radar, and then like they check stuff like that, then they're like, all right, now you're definitely on the radar.
Absolutely.
But even people that are like Alaska, you know, you can be off the grid pretty easily.
Yeah.
But then you have a generator running all day for that, like.
Right, you can't use those infrared flybys and whatever.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is going on here? I guess like California doesn't matter. You just go outside and you get sun every day.
Yeah, so you can just grow that shit.
There, I guess you have to worry about your water because it doesn't rain. But
Well, yeah, in California.
Yeah.
They have something like...
This year is bad,
they import water from, like, Canada or some shit.
Yeah, they said it needs to rain, like, I forget how many, like, 3 million gallons or something.
I think they said 11... No, I think it was, like, 11, like, billion or something like that.
Maybe that's
like, it was huge. It was a number that I heard, and I was like, how is that even possible?
Yeah.
That you could be in a deficit that much and even be using any water. Like, how can anybody even take a shower then if you're behind by that much?
That's ridiculous. You'd have to have like a schedule. Like, no. Every other block gets a shower day. Like, otherwise you gotta wait.
It's just crazy when they're even trying to like think about like the scale of that.
Yeah, right.
The
I'm
amount
gonna start
of people
mailing
like
some of the snow we've been getting over here. I bet you can melt our snow. Take that shit.
Yeah.
Way too much of it here anyway. I haven't seen my front lawn in like 6 months.
Easy. We were not even getting close. I was gonna be like, oh, we were kind of. Some of it was melt. No, we weren't even close. And then like, we had gotten the ice like in between it.
Yeah,
so there was just like a layer of fucking snow and then ice. That's just all ice.
Yeah,
like, you could walk on top of your lawn, no problem though.
Yep. It's like
it
4 layers. Like over the next, hopefully it gets warmer in the next couple of weeks, and you're gonna start seeing like different layers of like snow, ice, dirt, snow, ice, dirt. Like, what the fuck?
You could go on like geological missions and start plotting like what animal might have went extinct.
I had a radiocarbon date my front lawn. I'm like, oh, you haven't seen the light in years.
Like, oh, this is why we didn't see the neighbor's cat.
Yeah, right. Something like that.
It's stuck right here during the December age that we had.
Yeah, it's crazy. This winter is no joke. It's good for, I guess, if you're a snowplower, that's probably good money this year.
Yeah, hell yeah, you're stacking up. I don't feel like it's worse, though, than, like, it was like 2 winters ago. We really got fucking slammed.
That was the first year. I used to do, I did snow plowing a couple of years ago, and so I'll never do it again. I don't even fuck with the snow. Like, I feel bad for the one day, if I have kids, they're not going to play in the snow, never. I'm like, no, not a snowman will be built. No sleighs will be ridden.
It's like, Dad is not playing with you in the snow.
Yeah,
sorry.
no, we don't go out in the snow. We don't mess with that. That was the worst winter of my life. It was like
that was the first year you decided to do it?
The first year I did it.
Right.
The first snowstorm we got was like 18 inches or like 20. I was like, you guys fucking kidding me? I was like, this is what we do? They're like, oh yeah, no, this is going to be a good year. I was like, this is good. And every day for like the next whatever months was fucking miserable. I made good money and that was cool, but no way. Never again. Wet socks.
That's the worst. You sock it once, forget it. One little flake of snow gets in there and it's a wrap. You're like, oh, well, I'm done shoveling.
Ruin your whole day. Could have the best day of my life, and then all of a sudden I get wet socks. Like, nope, it's over. Ruined.
That's what it was. We got like 2 or 3 storms that were all 18 inches plus.
Yep.
All 3 of them. And it was like, what the fuck? What can we do with all this snow? What it was kind of okay about this year is like it was just like 3 inches, 4 inches each time.
Exactly.
Like we got a lot of them, but it was like so far I think it's been every week for the last month and a half. I think.
And like now I got like a 2-foot pile on the side of my driveway. But that year that it was something like that, like you had no more room to pile. I'm like, yo, I got like, where do I throw the snow? Like,
Word.
You go to clean your sidewalk. I don't even think I can throw it that high. you gotta toss the snow over your shoulder deep.
It's like where am I even putting this?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy too? I've been seeing. A lot of people just have said fuck it and are not even digging out their cars.
Yo, there's a car on my block, a Subaru too. I was like, yo, Subaru's supposed to be good in the snow. Like, what are you doing with that thing? Like, let me take that car and use your all-wheel drive. It's just still buried in probably from like December.
It was so weird about this one is like there's this Pathfinder that's parked on the side of 106 here. And it's in front of like one of those strip malls. It's not even like in front of somebody's house.
Yeah.
It's in front of the strip mall, and I'm not even exaggerating. It's been there since December.
Easily. Did he get tickets there, or is that like a regular spot?
No, it's a regular spot.
Because you would
like
catch,
you're allowed to park there.
Catch like 1,000 tickets.
Yeah, maybe that's why he's leaving it. But because I've looked too. I'm like I looked on the windshield and stuff.
Yeah.
Because we did have maybe a week where it got kind of warm, like 37.
Warm
so like some of them melted.
Yeah, try to get it out of there.
But it's been there since December. It's just every time it just snows more, the plow goes by, it covers the thing. At one point it was literally almost buried. You almost couldn't see it at all.
Yeah.
And then it did start melting back a little, but the guy hasn't moved it. I'm like,
yeah, that's my neighbor. What? Same deal. Not since the first snowstorm we got, and he got plowed in. Never bothered. I'm like, dude, you that lazy? Like, or maybe it's not even lazy. Maybe it's just like he just got it like that. Like, I'll just take my other car. Like,
I guess
y'all got 2 cars.
I guess, but it's like I feel like some of them are just they're like, well, I guess I'm not doing anything for the next season.
Yeah, I'm not doing it the next 6 months.
Guess I'll go back to work in the spring.
I don't know, man. Power, if you can do that, God bless you. I can't
That's what I'm saying.
I get like that for a day. I'm like, man, that was a bad day yesterday. I gotta go I'm gonna run 5 miles next day because I feel like a bum. You can do that for 3 months. God bless you.
The worst part is like when you you convince yourself in your head, you're like, oh, I'm not gonna dig out my car today, or I'm not gonna go to the gym, or I'm not gonna whatever the fuck I was gonna do today, and then you're fine with that. You're like, yeah, you got the groggy eye still. You're like, whatever. Yeah. But then like later that night, and after you don't do it, and after the time passed where you should have done that, you're like, man, I feel like a piece of shit.
Yeah. And then the next day, like, oh, if you would have just undone your car, you could have made it there. I'm like, yep, no, I should have done it. I realized that I probably should have been doing it. And you realize it instantly
after it's too late. Basically, yep. the exact second, like the second before, you're still cool with the decision, and then this next second when it's too late, you're like, "What the fuck am I doing? Why did I do that?
Like, yo, why you don't have your car? You should have just came through. Why not? Like, yeah, I just missed that, didn't I? That's gone now. Hey, that's what I get. I guess that's like karma. I guess.
And it's crazy because you. Prior to the decision to not do it, it's gonna happen afterwards.
Oh yeah,
but you're just like you block it out. You're like, no, let's not think about that.
Yeah, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Nothing cool is gonna happen. Nothing good's gonna happen. Like, yo, the coolest thing ever, bro. You ready to roll? Like, nope. Unfortunately, I'm not ready to roll.
Yo, like tonight, I actually they got Ghostface, Inspector Deck, Raekwon and stuff at Emporium out east. And like, yeah, I was definitely gonna go to that, but like with all the snow and shit, not in my car. I'm like, no, I'm good. Especially since it's all the way, like, it's not close.
Yeah,
it's
not fun.
Probably an hour, maybe more on like a clear day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like today, and they always get more snow than we do anyway.
Right. It's worse.
I was so mad too because like I always see some of these events where I'm like, yo, I'd like to go to that, and
that's hard to pass off too.
It is, right?
That's tough.
And I actually got Ghostface's most recent album, and it's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Has that old school feel to it. Like he's been. I think I want to say he's been the most consistent.
Yeah.
I think that's. This is off the dome. I haven't put any thought into it, but I think it's a safe bet.
Yeah.
Because
I don't think he's ever put out something where I'm like, yo, you're whack. Like,
yeah, it was really
never
bad.
happened. And even like RZA's my favorite Wu member, and even him, I'm like, all right, dude, like you're trying too much. Like, don't just pretend you didn't do it. I'll give you a pass. Like, and I do it too because I'm guilty. I'm like, nah, that one doesn't even count, bro. He wasn't in it. His head wasn't in the game. But Ghostface, I never really had. He never really missed, like, swing and a miss.
That's what I'm saying. It's pretty consistent. Like, every single album, even, like, questionable songs.
Yeah.
Where, like, everyone has a questionable song, you know what I'm saying?
Right. It sells albums, you know?
Yeah,
like, he had a couple, like, poppy...
And they weren't even terrible.
Hit songs, you know?
And even his pop ones weren't, like, terrible songs.
Right.
Even though everyone hates the one with Missy Elliott. But, like, really, as far as... If you were going to get a pop song from Ghostface, that's the one you kind of want.
Yeah.
It would be that kind of...
Yeah, that's got to be a radio track on the CD. You can't come out with a CD on a major label and not have a radio single. And, like, all right, so he had, I think it was, like, 2 albums ago, he had, like, a lot of it was, like, R&B dudes on it with him. And, like, he had, like, a Radio Raheem song and all that were on the album. And, like, a couple of songs, I'm like, all right, dude, like, come on. Where's Ghost coming at you, like, in your face?
Even,
but still, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
That's what I'm saying. So like even at the least,
let flow on it.
Exactly, you know. So yeah, there you go. Most consistent Wu member, Ghostface.
Yeah, I give it to him.
Because even like the Fish Scale album was pretty dope and stuff.
Yeah. More Fish and even all that.
Yeah, More Fish.
In the last what, like, I don't know how many, last 5 albums he dropped, like. Oh, awesome. Like, of course you're gonna go back like Bulletproof Wallace and like all those old school like Ghostface.
Fucking Iron Man, man.
Iron Man. Oh, like, yo, dude, like Supreme Clientele, like, oh man, like he has bangers.
Yo.
Like, that was like, wow. But I mean, I guess really if you think about it, like, I would love to have somebody tell me like, oh, what about that album? That album was whack. Like, yo, I couldn't think of one off the top of my head, you know?
Yeah, I feel like I do remember at the time, I haven't listened to it in a long time, but I remember Bulletproof Wallace was definitely like a fall off for me.
Yeah.
But he was also...
There's some good tracks on it. It wasn't like a banger, but it was still good.
But even,
it wasn't bad.
But that's what I'm saying. Even that was like still a pretty decent album. You know what I'm saying?
You know what he is? Ghostface? Ghostface is to rap for, like, what Mark Wahlberg is for movies. Like, yo, name me a whack Mark Wahlberg movie. Like, Max Payne was kind of whack. Like, yeah, like, alright, this is one, like...
Oh, I'll tell you which one was whack. What the fuck was the name of it? It was the one that had, was it the fucking Rock was in it? And they were, like, robbing the... Like, they set up the dude, they kidnapped the dude and shit. He worked at a gym.
Oh, the bodybuilders one?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
It was
I didn't see that.
It was...
He was all jacked
no
up.
Pain,
No
pain,
Pain, No Gain.
No Pain, No Gain.
Yeah.
That movie sucked.
Okay, I didn't see that
sucked.
one. I believe it. It looked pretty whack. I was in no rush to see it.
Let's put it this way. It is the first movie that I started watching and then shut off and was like, I'm not watching this anymore. Since I don't even remember the last one I did that to.
Wow.
Like
right.
it was that bad.
Yeah, I definitely left the theater on Max Payne. I saw that one in the movie theater and definitely left. I was like, yeah, this movie sucks.
But overall, given his vast amount of movies,
I give him one mess up.
Exactly.
Yeah, you give him one thing. All right, dude, I owe you one.
Still a pretty safe bet.
Yeah,
still a safe bet.
Ghostface the same thing. Like, he comes out with like a garbage song. You'd be like, dude, you kidding me? I'm like, you get one. I'll give you one. I give you that one.
And the album still probably be pretty decent.
Yeah, the rest of it would be alright. Like, even in like a shitty Wahlberg movie, you'd be like, oh, well, you know, that's some pretty cool action scene. Or the kill scene was cool. Like, or it has a hot chick in it or something.
And also, like, actually,
you got something.
I like Inspector Deck too.
Yeah, he's the man.
And I'm pretty sure it was Raekwon as well. I could be wrong about that, but it wasn't the whole Wu-Tang, but still, like, those are like awesome members to go see and to have.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So now I'm kind of pissed that I missed that.
Yeah, Deck is awesome too, especially because he's still like, I feel like he's one of the most like underrated Wu-Tang members. Like,
who
who gets the like Capadonna definitely gets like the Capadonna
gets the least love.
He gets the least love.
Yeah, but you know what?
You got gets the least love.
Yeah,
and you know what? And rightfully so because I don't know. Whatever.
He gets so little love that I almost forgot he was a member of.
Yeah, exactly. We both said Capadonna before we even said you guys, so there's that right along.
Yeah, he definitely gets the least amount of love. But as far as underrated, Inspector Deck,
yeah,
and Jizza's still underrated.
Too.
He's nasty,
absolutely.
But like for as nasty as he is, that's why I'd say he's considered underrated.
Well, I think
like people know about him.
He's like older too, you know. It strikes me as I don't know how he's comparatively.
I'm gonna guess 52 right now.
Yeah, no, he's old. I know he's old. I definitely know he's old. But comparatively to everyone else, like how much older is he? I'm not 100%, but. I mean, maybe that's why he's not, like, as relevant, I guess, as, like, a Ghost. Obviously, he's a lot older than Ghost, but, I mean, he's lyrically, he's the man. He's fucking next level smart.
Yeah, he is pretty dope. I'm just gonna see if I can find out how old he is. Yo, he was born in 66.
66.
And RZA was born in 69, so they're close.
Yeah. But I feel like RZA is like, more relative today than him by way more than 3 years. He's 3 years younger than him, but like I guess stylistically how he fits with like today's crowd,
but
he's
you know
like
what?
20 years younger.
It's always different for producers too, though.
Yeah,
they can find more avenues to stay relevant and stuff. He's done scores for movies and everything.
Right.
So like,
Afro Samurai cartoon and all that shit. I don't know. RZA's the man. I'm just biased because he's my favorite.
That's alright. That's how I am. Like when people talk shit about Jay-Z, I get a little biased about it. Like I'm like, listen, I try to be objective about it, but if you break it down, it's pretty fucking dope. All right.
I'm definitely one of those haters too. I'm one of those people that's like, yo, he's whack. He's not even that good.
But Jizz is what that would make him 48.
48, yeah. My math is fucking terrible.
So 4 would be 70, 30 would bring us to 2000, it'd be 34 and 14, 48.
Yeah, 48.
I mean, we're in 15, but he didn't have his birthday yet.
Yeah, so 48, 49, he's going on 50.
And they're all really right about there. Method Man is actually the youngest, born in 71. Everybody else is pretty much in 1970. ODB 68 though.
Right. What about Ghost?
70.
Okay.
Yeah,
so he's 4 years younger than him, but
he's still in his 30s.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's not true.
No.
I was there.
What we said 40, 49.
It was 48. I was thinking like.
Yeah, mid 40s.
I was like, take the 4, was it 38? I was like, wait, nope, that's not true. That on the spot math, not my strong suit.
Yeah.
They have a crazy...
Any math, even sit down with the right pen and paper math, not my strong point.
They have a crazy extended family of
artists. Oh, yeah, especially now they're just fucking huge.
I remember Killer Army, though, back in the day. Was pretty dope.
Like Dreddy Kruger. I seen Dreddy Kruger and Jizza do a couple shows. And that was where, like, I went backstage on those. It was like the coolest two concerts I ever went to in my life. Yeah, it was awesome. So cool. Except I was the only white kid there, and they were like, "The fuck is this guy doing back here?" And nobody gave me love. It was like hate fest on me. I was like, I'll just be quiet over here.
That's crazy. Especially at a, well, I guess it wasn't a Wu-Tang concert.
Nah, it was just But and then that was years ago too, where it was like not so cool to be like I don't know. It was more hip hop than
but it's like,
what is this guy doing here? You know.
I guess
now there's a lot more skinny pants and all that stuff. It was like cool in hip hop. Back then it was like, no, dude, like no.
Yeah, I guess especially again, like Wu-Tang's one of those groups that like bridge that gap.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
But I guess since it wasn't a Wu-Tang album,
it wasn't the whole
concert.
There.
It was like, two dudes and one dude that nobody even really even knew of like that.
Who?
So
yeah. That was awesome. Those were cool. Fucking nuts. I walked one of them in with mathematics. He's like, "Yo, just carry in this box of records for me. I'll get you guys in backstage." I was like, "Yeah, I'll carry in that box of records." Like one of my boys hooked him up with some shit, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'll get you guys in." So it was cool. He's like, "Yeah, just carry in the records, right? I'll just tell you guys my assistants." I was like, "Yo,
this is up."
I was like, "I'm carrying in mathematics records. Like this is awesome."
Oh yeah.
Like I'll never forget that. That was a cool story ever.
That's what's up. Although I gotta say, I totally do not miss carrying records around at all.
Yeah.
Not one part of me misses that, really.
Flash drive now, it's like, oh yeah, I have all my records right here in my pocket.
Yeah.
In my SD card, in my phone.
It's definitely a double-edged sword, right? There are awesome pluses to it, and there are shitty negatives too. But to be honest, I started DJing. The
quality's better too, I'm sure.
I started DJing in like 98 or so, maybe 99. And I was still in high school. And then up until like 2004 or whatever, I moved to Ohio and I started doing just like, even a little before that, I was just doing I went to school for studio engineering and audio engineering, producing. So I really wasn't DJing at all and stuff. And then when I came back to New York, like 2008, like I had not bought a record in those 5 years.
Right.
But it was when like Serato was just starting to get popping and stuff like that. And everything, and if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't be DJing right now. You know what I'm saying? Because there was no way. How are you going to catch up on 5 years of records that you missed out on?
Yeah, you have to earn Mega Millions.
You know what I'm saying?
You have to spend your lot of money on records because it's too much money.
Exactly. And then I'd be there with won the lotto, had to go spend it all on records, and now I got to work again. I'd be like, God damn it!
Right.
This is bullshit.
Yeah, now I got no time to do gigs. Yeah, that's a shitty cycle.
Yeah, I would just that's the thing. Like, yeah, if I won the lotto, like, I guess I would still be doing the stuff I like doing, which I guess is pretty much all the stuff that I'm doing right now anyway.
Right.
With like I said, maybe the restaurant job is a little 50-50, but...
Right. You're not taking nobody's fucking food order. I don't give a shit what you want to do.
Well, that's the thing.
Like, come on, get out of here.
Like, if someone was really being a dick, instead of just being like, all right,
I'll
get a manager
put on a fake smile.
Or
like,
blah,
yes,
blah, blah,
I
blah.
would love to get you some more pepper. I'd be like, fuck you.
I'd be like, actually, since you're being such a fucking cock, I'm not going to do shit for you, all right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, blow me and fuck your husband.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I wouldn't think, I would love to just walk, I would triple slap like 3 people in a row, like bop, 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 right down the line. Like, I quit, I do not care.
It would totally be a, fuck you,
oh,
fuck you.
Absolutely.
All right, you're cool. Fuck you. I'm out.
I would half bake my whole company. Like, yep. And then it'd be like 3 you're cools in there, and the rest would be like, yep, thanks. Not doing it. No way. Never happening.
You know what? Having said all that, I actually never play the lotto. I never buy a fucking
ticket. Yeah, no, me neither. I stopped. I gave up scratch-offs like, I don't know, a year ago when I used to throw out. I look in the garbage pail like, yo, I just threw out $80 this week. I'm like, I'm not fucking playing anymore.
Apparently, I don't know how true this is. I just remember when I was younger. Like, I'm talking like, I don't know, maybe 12, 13, 14, like young and shit. Going over to my cousin's house a lot, or whenever I was there. I just know my aunt had this big. You know, when people have like a jug and they keep all the change in it.
Yeah.
She had a jug like that, a big jug that just had old lotto tickets in it. This is, and you know what? And I'm putting this all together now. It may be a Jew thing, because the logic behind it was like, if you keep them all and you win the lotto, you can deduct all, like, it was like tax deductible.
Oh,
like
yeah.
all the money you spent on the lotto, if you won, was like tax deductible.
You know what? I think like at the end of the year, I think you can like claim some of that shit back on your taxes. Maybe
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't think that. That wasn't my understanding at the time, that it was like for income tax or anything like that. But if you had won it, if you ended up winning it, all the money that you spent on it throughout, I guess, your life, whatever you could prove, like, that would be like safe from being taxed or something like that, or whatever it was.
You might, like, people be like, you'd be like the homeless guys collecting cans. Like, now I'm collecting a lotto. Like, one day I'm gonna fucking win, and then I'm gonna take all this shit tax free.
I guess.
I mean, I don't know.
I feel like the only thing is, like, it's way easier to find aluminum cans than it is pieces of paper in the garbage that are still good.
Definitely true.
But
I mean, if you worked at a convenience store or a car store or something, every time somebody scratched you in the store, threw it out,
keep all those.
You'd have like $1 million worth of tickets there. But if I ever win anything, like, you're not taking shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, who knows?
I wonder if they would look into that. Clue. They'd be like, but all these tickets were bought here. Like, right. Why wouldn't I buy them here after work? I'm gonna go somewhere else and buy them.
This is my go-to store, bro.
It would be nuts though if it was really like let's say it was $1 million in ticket stores. They'd be like, you work at a convenience store. There's no way you spend $1 million on fucking lotto tickets.
Like, you don't know me, bro. People give me gifts and shit.
Yo, it'd be like the IRS would be there so fast for more than just that reason, for more than just winning the lotto. They'd be like, you know what? Let's look into what you've been doing before you won this.
Yeah, right. Like, you haven't claimed any of it. Last year you claimed you made $25,000.
But you spent $1 million on the scratch offs.
I'm like, dude,
in just 1 year somehow.
I'm a fast cook, I guess.
Yo, that was on recently.
Yeah, I love that movie.
And it's one of those, every time it's on,
I have to watch it.
Gotta watch my
I don't care
Cousin
what
Vinny.
time I watch it. Like, I catch that movie like 3/4 of the way down. I'm like, yeah, I just finished watching it.
Yep.
Like,
and that's exactly where it was.
Time.
I picked it up right where he's like, oh great, me in the shower. This is wonderful.
The case cracker. I love that movie, man. Oh. That's classic.
Yo, it's like, it's one of those rare movies where it's like almost every scene has either a quotable line or look or whatever situation.
Oh, yeah.
And it holds up where you can watch it now and it's still like laugh out loud funny.
I don't even know what year that movie came out, but
I'll tell you right now, man. This is why I set this up before we do this. This is the truth checker.
Oh, yeah, it's more than that. Because otherwise, we'd be talking out my ass. That 3 million gallons of rainwater or whatever is like 11 billion. You're like, yeah, I was a little
Listen,
off.
I could be off too. It could be 11 million. We could have both been off.
Yeah.
92.
92. So that's, what is it, 23 years?
No, wait. Well,
yeah, 23.
She was born in 92, I think. No, 90. She was born in 90. Fuck that up.
Well, it's 2015 now, so...
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
I was fucking 9 when that shit came out.
That's fucking crazy.
I remember I probably saw it when I was 9 and was like, this shit's funny as fuck. And then every other time after that,
and that's
like,
still
this remains to be
that's still
funny.
like you know what's fucked up too? Is like that whole premise of that movie is like still believable today. Like, you go to like some backwoods ass place, like it's like, yeah, I shot the clerk.
Yeah.
Like, if you think about it, you did say
it's like, you confessed. It's
clearly you can't like fake being a lawyer and get away with shit like that. Like, all right, whatever.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure somebody had. I mean,
yeah,
you saw
definitely.
You ever see the 30 for 30? The guy who bought the Islanders?
Yo, that was
who totally
amazing.
Faked that?
That was so. Yo, you trolled yourself into an NHL. Like, I just bought a pro sports team. And then, like, his boys, the best interview with his boys, like, yeah, I went to high school with this guy. I knew he was working at, like, a regular $40K a year job. And, like, what the fuck's he buying a pro sports team for? Like, yo, that guy's the man. He's the ultimate bullshit.
Stashing lotto tickets.
Yeah. he's been hiding his lotto tickets.
So it's like, you know what? Someone has definitely tried a case and they weren't a lawyer.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. You know what's happened.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess if it was a big enough case, they would, like, fact check the shit out of you. It wouldn't be like, oh, cold.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If it's going to happen anywhere, it would happen in Alabama.
Yeah.
In 1992, before Google.
Yep, absolutely.
That's exactly what it would happen.
Jerry Callow with a C. Jerry Callow's dead.
Yo, I might watch it after this. Like,
yeah, that one's HBO on demand. If it's there, I'm going.
And
I'm going in.
Speaking of underrated people, Joe Pesci. Even though I won't even say mainly he's not underrated, but you don't realize the range of characters that he's done.
Oh yeah,
you know
how
what I'm
long
saying?
he's been doing it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that guy's been a staple in the movie scene for fucking ever.
And he can do those awesome just serious gangster roles and stuff.
Oh yeah, Goodfellas,
Casino. His character in Casino is one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah, dude, just crazy fucking psycho, so good.
That's when you take
and
the
then,
fucking
but even
pen.
and then think about all right, so that was even older. That's 80s. Wow, dude, this dude's a tough, crazy, mobster. And then you look at him Home Alone. I'm like, oh,
exactly.
this guy's hilarious. He's the man. And then even now, he's still fucking awesome. Still making
Or even
awesome
the
movies.
Lethal Weapon character he played in that and stuff. He could play the most cold-blooded, believable killer or a buffoon.
Yeah.
And you're gonna believe both of them.
And yeah, he's fucking hilarious. No matter which way you look at it.
Yeah.
He's the man. He's talented dude.
That's nuts. And then there's some people I watched Californication. That's the show I waited till it was done.
That was a good show. I didn't watch it. I never finished it. You know what's the problem with that?
It loses steam. It does.
I was into it the first couple seasons, and then I canceled Showtime for a while. And then when I got it back, I was like, I missed 2 seasons. I'm like, whatever. I did that with in Dexter. I lost track of 2 seasons of Dexter. I was like, I don't really care. I ended up watching the last one. I was like, after I saw the end of the show, I was like, fuck this shit. I don't even want to come back.
You know what? Now that you mention those, that's what it seems like happens in Showtime shows, because Dexter I'd started watching, totally lost interest in it.
Yeah, they lose steam, man. They lose steam.
Weeds was the same way, where it started really
absolutely.
good, totally lost interest in it, just got ridiculous. And then Californication, I stuck through it. I watched it all, but I saw the same pattern happening.
Yeah.
You know?
That's Showtime, man. They're serious. And hopefully Power doesn't happen the same shit, because that was Power was pretty cool the first season. It was alright. I watched it. I was into it. They come back. I know they'll come back for another one. I don't know how. Let's see what happens with this one. They'll be alright.
But that's the thing with so David Duchovny is in Californication, and he was dope in it. He was funny, do this and that and
definitely
everything.
Not the X-Files Duchovny.
No, that's the way you're wrong. No, this is where you're wrong. This is why I say it, because I totally didn't remember anything about the X-Files because I was mad young when it came out. I remember watching it. I remember it was the show, and I remember liking it and this and that, but I was fucking 12, so what the fuck do I know?
Yeah, maybe that's why I'm thinking that.
That's exactly. So I went back, because it's all on Netflix too.
Right.
So I started watching X-Files after Californication, let's see how this was, And actually, with the aside of, obviously the fashion was different and stuff, and this and that, so it looked dated. The cars and everything in it.
Yeah.
The cell phones that they did have.
StarTex.
It's very outdated, but overall it's still a good show, and it's I'm only a few episodes deep right now, but he's actually plays the same as that character.
Really?
Yeah, that's his, speaking of, Joe Pesci has this range of things that he can do. David Duchovny, no range. He's one person. But he's used that one person, and he was in 9 fucking seasons of X-Files and 7 seasons of Californication.
That's true.
And he doesn't have to work anymore.
Yeah, you rich as shit. I mean, I probably haven't. You're right. I haven't watched X-Files.
But that's what it was. Yeah, exactly.
Kid. Maybe he is the same guy.
I'm telling you, it's the same exact character.
I just never never pictured him Mulder and Scully getting it on Californication. He always got some hot young chick.
Yeah.
Maybe he wasn't. Maybe he was a little bit of a creeper in X-Files. I don't even remember.
It was funny too, because there was I don't know, episode 4 or something like that of the first season of X-Files, where there is a part where Scully's gonna get they're trying to get her to another division because she was put into the X-Files, and that's not where anybody wanted to be.
Right.
So she was someone was gonna get her out of it or this and that, and Mulder's getting a little defensive, and she called him out on it a little, oh, you getting a little jealous or something? And there's that weird tension moment there, and just coming off of Californication, I was like,
wait, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that.
I was their office is in the basement of the
right.
with no windows.
They've been practicing probes for years. They were ready for the aliens.
So he is one trick pony.
Yeah.
But now, having thought of that, it was weird because I came across some site that shows it's for auditions and stuff, and you can a lot of them are in the city basically. And I was I think I'm just gonna go to one of these open casting calls. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Why not?
Dude, change your whole life, career. Like, yo, that's the kid from that show.
No, I didn't have to change it because I was looking into it, and even like if you're like a background person, it's like $150 a day or something.
Yo,
like,
dude, anything like you don't have to be like special. Like, you just be a regular guy. Oh, that's exactly who we're looking for to fill that role. Like, you don't might not have to be. You don't have to go to acting school to do that.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Like Joey Diaz got all that shit, and he's like, yo, I never went to acting school. It's like I was partying and just being like a crazy fucking kid, and then I got into this shit.
One of the ones that I happened to look at that I don't even know how I got this fucking link was one of the roles was like the DVD bootleg dude on the corner, like on the street, and I was like, I could easily do that. Like,
yeah, right.
I was like, that's kind of what I did in high school. Like, I could totally do that.
I had bootleg CDs, no
bootleg
problem.
cassettes all the time. Like I was making mixtapes, like I was selling stuff. Like I could totally do that.
Yeah,
I don't have to act for that shit. And I'm like, and then you can just. So it's like, all right, if I work at a restaurant 3 days out of the week or 4 days, I could just be an extra for 2 days or 3 days.
No, when you get that SAG card, you'd be like, oh shit. I'm like, yo, I'm making bank. I'm gonna eat well all week. You're like,
yeah, right. They got food
awesome.
on set and stuff.
You're like, you're good. I heard a lot of those gigs, like even as like an extra, like a guy in the bed, you're making like $2,000.
Well, it depends on. Yeah, it does depend on the role and the actual thing, like
a
TV show, a movie, or
whatever.
a fucking student film. But I mean, like the minimum is $150 a day.
It's awesome.
So I'm just like comparing to that to like waiting tables for a lunch shift.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
dude,
saying? Like,
yeah, right.
Like it'd be way better to do this.
Even if I used to work at a restaurant years ago. I was cooking over there, but like there was days when we'd be slow as shit. Like it didn't matter to me because cooking, you're on salary, but like the waiters would be coming in complaining, like, fuck, man. I made $80 time. Like, you made $80 at a 3-star restaurant. Like, not even like a shitty restaurant. Like, 3-star restaurant's a good restaurant, you know? Like, you made $80 on Friday night. Like, that sucks.
Night,
you gave up your Friday
hard.
for that? Like, I would have paid fucking $40 to go hang out with my friends on a Friday than make $80 at a shitty, you know? Like,
yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah, there are those. I mean, it just happens. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have those rough
right,
nights and stuff. But for a Friday, that really sucks.
That sucks. And then I think about it, like, oh yeah, no, I made $150 on Wednesday to just stand around and like they filmed some shit. We had like full catered lunch from this ill ass spot that came in.
Probably meeting cool people and stuff.
Yeah,
you know
right. I saw Rachel McAdams walk by and it was awesome.
Maybe knock out a podcast between takes or something.
With this crazy microphone, no problem.
I can take the shit anywhere. Yeah,
set this up anywhere, no problem.
I mean, I forgot to say that, everybody. If you're hearing us better, it's because I got a new microphone. And if it still sounds like shit, well, what are you gonna do? I mean, it was only $100.
It was on sale.
You know what? I've become pretty good at like finding good deals. You know what I'm saying? eBay, Amazon, all this shit. Looking around.
I
and stuff.
eBayed Bluetooth speaker, wireless speaker. Like I think I paid like $35. It was like $90 speaker. It's sick. It was like a factory refurb. Works awesome.
Yeah, that's what I got. I got the same exact thing, similar type of deal. But when I was trying to get this mic, couldn't find it anywhere.
No,
There's nothing like even like the used ones that were like open or whatever were like $5 less. And
yeah,
so I'm like,
worth
what
it.
the
At that
fuck
point, like,
yo,
might as well give me the fucking brand new one.
Exactly. I was like, well, I just go with the one that's free shipping. Just give me that one.
Yeah. I mean, there's different shit that I get. Like, I wouldn't. I want to be. You want to be the first one to have your hands on some shit. Like, I wouldn't buy like
for a microphone. I don't give a shit.
Gloves. Yeah,
The
fuck do I care? Like, lightly used boxing gloves. Like, you sweat all up in there. Like, nah, I don't know about that.
You think there's a used dildo market?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm gonna eBay that shit right now.
Yeah, I actually put it through the wash cycle 4 times. I can see it. People sell some dumb shit.
Yo, that's what I feel like it's nasty as fuck, man.
People definitely sell some dumb shit.
Or actually, I'm just gonna Google used dildos, see if that comes up.
Yeah, eBay might have like a filter in there.
Well, eBay, I feel like probably sells real ones.
Yeah,
you might buy a new, not real. Obviously, a used one would be real, but a new one.
Right. Yeah, like, it's fresh. Actually, I don't know.
Used dildo supplier and manufacturer. How do you manufacture a used one? That doesn't even make sense. Alibaba.
You probably get like a whole shitload of them on Craigslist though, too. Like just weirdos. Like,
yo, that's the last place I'd want to buy one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You're gonna get some diseased ass nasty things. Yo, but I'm saying you could get it.
Wait, there's a website called Rent a Dildo.
No way.
Oh shit.
No way. We rush.
Yo, it's like a Netflix for dildos.
Yo, you must be kidding me.
Return used toys and get new ones mailed to you.
Yeah,
Keep each one as long as you want.
Yo, that's like GameFly.
Yo, first question. First FAQ. How do you keep the toys clean and safe?
Yo, that's ridiculous. This is a GameFly for dicks. That's funny.
We've developed a patent pending process, so they don't want to tell you how they clean it.
Yeah, nah. Like, yo,
it's proprietary.
Like, we got a dishwasher. It's a super hot one. No,
we put it in battery acid.
So you buy like that fake pussy, and like somebody's nutting in that thing, and they're gonna like send it back. And like, I don't like this. This could never be clean. You know that, right? Like, this could never be clean.
Yo, there would be like imagine like 10 years down the road, like there's some like mutant baby fucking some mutant fucking thing grows out of it.
I would not put it past. I guess it's possible. There's some next generation X-Files shit. David Duchovny's grandson's gonna be on it.
Yo, they have different plans. 1 at a time, 2 at a time, or their golden dildo plan. Is this a month? Is it $50 a month? That's a lot. That seems like a lot.
I guess. I mean, I don't know how much dildos go for in the store, but for $50 a month, like, you probably pick like one that you really like, and you probably get it to keep for like $50. And then you have it for life.
Yeah, but I guess if you get tired of it, now you can just send it away and get a new one.
The
only problem is somebody else fucking used it.
Yeah, it's a little weird. I don't know, man.
Yo, I can't even, like I said, somewhere somebody has took a case that was not a lawyer and my cousin Vinny that shit. You know it, because why? If you can think about it and you Google it, somebody somewhere has done it.
This is definitely, like, I want to know who started that company. Like, that was a couple dudes in a basement, like, yo, dude. You know how we're gonna get
without
rich?
A doubt, it was a couple dudes in a basement.
It? Yo, let's check it out. Let's sell dildos, but used ones. Like, you can rent them, like Blockbuster.
No, they were like, let's sell dildos, and the other guy turned to me, he's like, but we only have one. He's like, we'll just rent it out.
Yeah. Dude, we'll lease it.
Holy shit.
That's funny, man. I mean, I've definitely had some stupid get-rich-quick scams, but I never thought of anything that crazy.
I'm gonna say, from the look of that website, it didn't look like they got rich quick.
But... No, definitely not. But I mean, even to get like the...
This one said by, what did it say? Cheap used dildos for sale. But these are weird. Oh, they just...
they block it out?
It's weird. This one's fine.
It's a Japanese censored.
It's like the huge black one's fine to show, but this weird pink one, we're gonna X out the top of it so you can't see.
And it's not even like a normal...
Yeah, it's weird.
It's
like a double one, I guess.
I
believe it's so you can DP yourself. That's I think it's
it would seem the way the shape goes. It would seem anatomically correct.
But it doesn't. I don't know if they're really used though.
That's fucking weird.
Well, it says wholesale used. Wholesale. So it's like a whole bunch.
You need a case of used dildos?
Yo, I gotta get out of the ether right now.
Yeah.
This used dildo thing is like, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. This is
get them wholesale, that way you have them as throwaways, bro.
I mean, I guess, if you think about, like, the amount of, like, porn videos that are out there, I guess you could find a whole bunch of used ones easily.
Yeah.
That they probably don't, like, carry around and use each time, reshoot.
Yeah, gently used.
I wonder if that's
then you gotta, like, believe that shit. Like, I bought a jacket on eBay once, and I was like, it says gently used, like, it looks pretty new, but, like, who defines gently used? I mean, it was a jacket, so if it was black, I just wouldn't wear it.
Yeah, right.
It's not, I'm not putting it inside me. But, like, who defines gently used, you know? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you know what?
When do you retire that dildo? After how many returns? You're like, you know what? This one was going to shelf it. It served its purpose.
I don't know. I recently got an iPad from my grandmother, who's 86 years old, and she's sharp as a tack, right?
Right.
Technology's not her strong suit.
No.
She's totally independent. She goes and what's weird though, because, you know, working in a restaurant, I routinely see a lot of older people on iPhones with no problem. Like, grandmother's no problem.
Yeah.
And I think about it, and I'm like, because my grandmother's a very smart person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She's run businesses and stuff. Like, she still does her own thing on the side and everything. She goes out and kicks it all the time. She's, like, involved in, like, the Sons of Italy and stuff. Like, she does a lot of shit. But, like, she couldn't, like, get the DVD player to...
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd have to start it.
I've seen some dudes, I know dudes that are, like, in their 40s that can't figure out, like, a smartphone. I'm like, really, dude? Like, The smartphone is a dumb operator. Like you're just doing it wrong.
Yeah, pretty much. So, but she decided to take the plunge, and like she signed up for like one of like the courses that like they do at like the high school like after hours and stuff.
Adult eds or whatever. Yeah.
So she's like, oh, maybe I think I take the iPad class or whatever. Like maybe I should get one. I was like, that's good. You could. FaceTime with my aunt, with her daughter, like who's in Chicago and stuff, this and that. So I'm like, it would be good for you to start playing around with something like that. So I ordered her one, and it was a used one, and it says, gently used, light wear and tear type stuff. I get this fucking thing, and the whole back of it is like
beat,
scrubbed. Yeah, it's like it's all discolored and shit. You can see around the edges. I mean, it looks like we figured it out that it was probably in one of the cases. And just like the rubbing back and forth on the case all the time.
Probably didn't even notice.
Yeah, probably never even knew. But that's what it probably was. It wasn't like because it was on the floor being screwed. It wasn't those type of scratches. That the consistency of it was like more like it was rubbed off.
Yeah.
So, but it looked way more rubbed off because I got it from a place. Like it was on eBay, but it was from a place that just sells used and refurbished ones.
Yeah.
So it's like I was expecting a lot less wear and tear than what I got.
Right. Or at least throw the case on. What are you, stupid, dude? Like, leave the case on. That way I might not even look at it. I won't even take the case off.
So, but now I'm thinking that train of thought when it comes to used dildos. Who determines how lightly used?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gently used. That thing has been demolished.
Yeah. That man.
You couldn't do it. It's too risky. Way too risky.
Yeah, without a doubt. Like, I don't... And even, no matter what you even fucking cleaned it in, like, if you bleached it, I still wouldn't want it in me. Yeah, I got fucking bleach on it. Like,
there's no win on that.
Exactly.
There's no win.
Exactly.
You can't do that. That's something you gotta go new.
That's why they said it's a patent pending process. They don't really want to tell you how they clean that shit.
Yeah, right.
It's like, for that, you might as well just leave it dirty. You know what? Fuck it. Just leave it the way it is. At least it's all natural. Just leave it the way.
Yeah.
Just leave whatever was on it. Wow.
Goo. Include a picture of it. This person used it. Save as memento from their collection. You'd be better off selling it to a weirdo that than trying to tell us how you cleaned it. I ain't buying any.
Time to clear my history and my cash and my cookies.
Yeah. The FBI gonna be knocking on your door soon. Like, yeah, listen, I got a question about your Google searches.
What like? We're done with that subject. I just gonna say, there's like, how do you even come back from that? Where do you even go after that? After the used dildo market?
That's tough.
Gamefly, cockfly.
That's man.
That
gross.
Yeah, it's like even trying to just say anything else. I just have what I just saw in my head, and like I'm even thinking of like, well, like how even just starting that business idea, like even coming up with a business plan and putting it on paper, like
somebody mapped that out. They might have even drew a diagram, like a tree diagram. Like, check it out. Here we are. Here, one branch out. We got shipping out policy. Like, you consider your vendors like, yo, dude, we'll ship out UPS because it's better than the postal service. Like, dude, you're shipping used dildos, bro. Like, what the fuck you doing? Stop writing this shit down.
That seems like it just seems like with all the one-time use things that we have in everyday life.
Yeah.
That should maybe be one of them.
Absolutely.
We're like, or I'm actually surprised that they don't have just throwaway ones now.
Yeah, I guess it's not cost effective yet for the time being.
But it's like, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb here, but I'm saying you can get a cucumber for like $2.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, yeah, obviously you're supposed to eat it, but like it's $2. You can throw it away too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you get like a 3D printer. You can like print them out.
Oh, someone's done that already.
Yeah, I don't know how rigid they'd be, but you could print out probably.
You can sand it. I guess. Find sand, sand down the plastic or something. And then maybe do a clear coat.
Yeah, it's possible.
And then you're good to go. All right, looks like we're looking up 3D printed dildos now.
Yeah, I actually saw on eBay's deals today. Deal of the day, you get 3D printers for like $400. They're not even that expensive.
Yeah, they're really not.
They're not that bad, and like some of that shit is pretty cool. That's gonna be like, I don't know, this is cool. I should get on that now. Like, get good at 3D printing shit.
Oh yeah, that
beat the market, but.
I think
everybody has that idea.
I was going to say, I think it's already too late if you didn't start already.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And maybe not too late, but it's like, you know how It's like people that do graphic design.
Yeah.
Like if you're getting into it now, you weren't really like an art.
Dude, I laughed. They're like, oh, you can learn how to do HTML. I'm like, who even does that anymore? Nobody does that anymore. You weirdos.
I totally switched over. Well, not totally. My DJ Traction site is still WordPress, and
right.
You know it's like CSS, I guess, and stuff. But there's a lot of HTML in it as well, and all that. And I'm not good at it. Like I was.
Now
learning
it's so
as I
much
go.
Easier now that I would like Squarespace.
Fucking Squarespace.
Squarespace like $9 and like.
It's so easy. That's where I have a website. I'm gonna show it to you right now, man. I didn't. And by the way, dildo.
3D printing.
Dildo space. What is that? Dildo-generator.com. There you go. 3D print.
Boom.
Have the plans. You can print your own dildos.
Bastards. Beat my $1 million idea.
So, just to fuck around with Squarespace, I did youcan'tparkforshit.com.
Oh, nice.
Because I just see a lot of poorly
I've seen some bad
poorly parked shit.
That's pretty funny.
So I just started to make a site of it and have people send me shit and everything.
Like,
what the fuck? Look at this.
That one you might even...
Look at that.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
What the...
But next to that one, you might even be able to chuck it. It's like, you can't draw lines for shit.
Well, this one, where's... Yeah.
No car will fit in that line. What is that?
Like, I actually don't even know what's happening here. Like,
Yeah.
maybe they're both parked fine. Like, I have no clue.
Like, yo, how long it took you to make this site?
Not long at all. That's what I'm saying.
But if you had to do this HTML, this would have been like a fucking...
I wouldn't be able to do it.
2-week process, like... hundreds and hundreds of pages of code and shit. I don't know, man.
I had some. I mean, WordPress is pretty easy, but you still kind of have to know
a little bit.
Know a little.
This
something.
Is a lot. Oh man,
yeah, how pissed would you be, yo?
Dude, I would.
If you came back to your car and
that guy would have flat tires. Absolutely, you gotta be kidding me, dude. No way.
How fucked up is that?
Like, thanks, man. Really, thanks.
This one was good.
Yeah, you nailed it.
This person, I was taking a picture of this one, and when I was done, like, the person was actually going to their car, like, walking to the car.
Did you give him, like, a thumbs up, like a slow clap?
I just smiled.
I didn't go clap. I'm like, dude, you nailed it. You nailed it.
So, check out youcan'tparkforshit.com. There's some pretty funny pictures up there, and they're all captioned, so if you click on them, there's a little... Yeah. There's some words.
You can read my backstory.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious, dude. I would leave like a sticker. I put youcan'tparkforshit.com.
That's the next thing I'm getting. I'm not gonna do stickers because that's
you want
like
to stick them
vandalizing.
Car.
But what I'm gonna do is get first of all, I want to hopefully get enough traffic on this site where like I can sell ads for like car insurance.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Geico would do it because they just. Apparently, their whole budget is just for advertising.
Yeah, they bomb their whole market. Yeah, why not?
So I feel like Geico will definitely be in on it.
Yeah, like, dude, you know how many people get their car doors smacked by some guy parked
that parked like this? Yeah. Or just got... You know what I saw working in Hempstead? This is... Like, as soon as I said it was in Hempstead, you're probably like, oh,
yeah,
I can only
imagine. My imagination is flying right now.
So I actually worked at a law office that was in Hempstead for quite a while.
I'm really flying right now.
And it was right on Fulton Avenue, right? So it's Hempstead Turnpike, basically. And you can park on the side of the street there, right? So there's 2 cars parked. And normally, if you wanted to park in between these 2 cars, you would pull up and then parallel park and go, back up into it. This guy decided to go just straight into it, to try to get straight into the spot. Sideswipes the whole fucking car that was behind should have been behind it. Sideswipes the whole thing. Mirrors off his own car. He pulls off. And then just leaves. He's like, fuck it, not gonna park here. I'm just gonna go.
Dude, that happens so often. I guess kind of happens so often.
I was beside myself because I'm outside on the sidewalk watching this, and I was like, holy fucking shit.
I can only assume that like you gotta imagine, what are you fucking hammered, dude? Like I don't know. It's 10:30 in the morning. Like, and maybe he's an early starter. Like I don't get it. Like I've seen that before. So I'm like, dude, what do you really thought you could make that? Like you thought that's what you were gonna do? You're like, you get your license in a box of Cracker Jacks? You can't do that.
It's like, you know what just happened was actually your best case scenario, and you were like, yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
Dude, that's bad, man.
So, I was thinking of getting just like business cards that have like, congratulations, you can't park for shit. You can find you can now find your car at youcan'tparkforshit.com or whatever. Like it'd have some type of snarky, sarcastic saying or some shit.
Slip it in the windshield wiper.
But and then like as to have it as like maybe like a donation thing. So like if you donate like $10 or whatever, you get like 50 of the cards or some shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you can just when you see stuff, you can place it on there, snap the picture, email it over.
Yeah, post your shit.
And
that
could
definitely work.
So that's kind of what I'm trying to do with that.
That'd be pretty cool. But I get that. I can take off. I can see it.
I figured and so that was also I figured it was easy enough to start to play around with Squarespace.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's worth it enough to learn the shit, and then like now that it works, you might as well keep it going. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then so my DJ Traction site is WordPress, and it's like I said, it's difficult. You gotta have to know your shit. For me,
switch over to Squarespace.
It's like I'm gonna try to. I know it's gonna take a lot though, because the DJ Traction page is pretty developed and it's been going for a while.
Right.
There's a lot of shit on it. But like even just like stuff that I get. So, like, people who do website stuff, like, checking your analytics and everything is dumb simple. But for some reason, it's not easy for me. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
just complicated shit. Like, even the people that are good at it, like, they had to get good at it. That took them a long time.
Oh, without a doubt.
And now they're probably... Like, I would be pissed. I'd be like, yo, what the fuck did I learn all that shit for? And now it's like, nobody's calling those guy for a website now.
Well, it depends, like...
Who's calling up a graphic designer like, yo, I need you to design me I want a Flash-based page.
Well, that's the thing.
I've probably get one for way, like, no money. Where's no more money in that?
This is the thing. I've gone through it all. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've gone through it all. I've tried to hire a friend, do it for, like, minimal money, and when you get... That never works out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It always comes out shitty, or they're lazy.
It takes forever. Yeah, they don't, you know...
Because nobody wants to work for their... Like, oh, I get
exactly, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? But you agreed to it. I didn't say, like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I didn't call you up and be like, hey, I'm just going to give you this much, you know?
Right.
You were like, hey, you know, I can help you out, and I'll just charge you this much. I was like, and I said, okay. So, like, what the fuck?
But then if you go to, like, some like super professional spot, they're going to charge you a crazy...
a lot. And some of them, you know what? And a lot of them are still going to be using WordPress. So it's not... The limitation is going to be... There's going to be some type of limitation.
Right.
And some of them, looking around... Some charge a lot, and it doesn't look better than what I have now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You might as well mess
with
yourself.
It's like, why would I pay you for that? I just did that. You know what I'm saying? And then no matter what, even I'm gonna say unless it's like an actual like marketing or ad agency, and I mean like where you're gonna end up spending like a lot of money.
Yeah, that's
you're always gonna end up with not getting shit done at the right time that you want it done. You know,
there's a cap. I think there's a limit how good a site can possibly be,
and like how that
until you're like in that elite level, and then once you get to that elite level, you're paying elite prices too.
Exactly.
Like in the good price zone, there's a cap for how good of work you're gonna get, regardless of who you go. Unless you're super fucking lucky and you just know somebody who's nasty with it, and they're like, yo, I can do it for you.
Yeah, but that I'm telling you, you get into that thing where it's like, they're not going to get it done in the time frame that you want or whatever.
Absolutely. Or, there's always something.
And when you don't design the stuff, and you're like, oh, I just want to change this little thing, you don't realize that's 20 hours of work.
Right.
And you just want to see how it looks, and you might go back to what it was.
And then you got to worry about, like, am I being that guy right now? Am I being too picky? Or is this guy just G me out? Or is this guy just not care?
Yeah. And then with even little things like, to add like the Google code for the analytics to work better and to verify the page, like you have to upload it through an FTP. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, exactly. It's another language. At that point, you're like, all right, dude. Squarespace is how much? It's $12.
That's what I'm saying.
And I just click on it and pick what I want.
It's kind of, you know what? The thing is though, it's not expensive, but it's a little expensive for what it is.
Yeah.
Because listen, I have like 7 domain names and I pay like $4 a year. For each one, so $40 a year maybe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like my hosting is about the same. So for like maybe $80 for the year, I got like 7 different fucking sites.
Yeah, that's true.
On Squarespace, that's gonna run you almost $700. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a little, okay. It could get expensive.
Yeah, depending on what you're going for, right?
Yeah. Because I'm trying to do like I'm also trying to do a kind of like a health and fitness type of blog type site.
Oh, like a blog site?
Yeah. Just from stuff, because it's like stuff that I've been into for like basically my whole life.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've been doing that for a while, right?
Yeah.
Like, you eat mad clean, right?
As much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing with it. Like you can't treat it like, oh my god, I have to do this every single day.
Right.
For every single meal. Because, talking about positive...
life, right.
Yeah, we're talking about those positive thoughts before. That's why people fail on, like, diets and stuff, because they're like, if they fuck up one little meal or something, they think that, oh, I'm a failure now.
Yeah,
you know
I ruined
what I'm saying?
It's all over. I might as well go get a fucking double cheeseburger
Exactly.
now.
Might as well wash it down with the milkshake.
Yeah.
You know, just because you had a Diet Coke with lunch or something.
Right, and it's life. Like, shit's gonna happen. Like, I've been, and especially because I got a fight coming up next week, so, like, I'm training hard and I'm fucking eating. I usually eat pretty clean anyways, regardless, but, one of my buddies, he got, it was his birthday, like, when did we go? Last week? 2 weeks ago? His birthday was before that, but we took him out to dinner, like, a week or two ago, and we went to some, like, family-style Italian spot. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like, you can't order your own thing as a family-style restaurant, so I'm not gonna like, get one super fucking humongous healthy plate of food that no one else is gonna eat.
Let me have some steamed broccoli and it comes out in a pot.
And my boys are like big dudes, man. They all can eat. They're all like 250 plus. So they're like, no, dude, we're not getting fucking but like, no, they're ordering like sausage and veal and all this shit. I'm like, all right, fuck, one day is not gonna kill me. Like, all right, I pack on weight. Yeah, I'll work out harder tomorrow. Like, that's life. Life happens. I'm like, oh man, I failed. I blew it. All right, so you don't have to have like a super cheesecake afterwards. Like, I'll be good on like just the meal. I don't have to have dessert tonight. I'll skip it.
Yeah, and you guess what? Just
life
be good.
On.
Just be better tomorrow. That's it.
Absolutely. And the next day I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna work out twice today because whatever, I have all this extra energy in me anyways from eating fucking
all the sugar I was eating. So
yeah, exactly. I mean, and that you're right about that. Like people forget they put too much stress on themselves. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. It's that unnecessary stress and negativity that we were talking about how the power of the mind and everything that will totally fuck you.
Absolutely.
So you just know like the guidelines or the blueprint of what you want to follow, and don't beat yourself up because you have to enjoy life too. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So if you went from eating McDonald's every fucking day, and then you went a month of not eating it, and then whatever you had to stop somewhere and get something to eat.
Go on Friday. Go on Friday and get yourself a fucking payback. It's not the end of the world.
Don't hang yourself over it.
Right.
That's the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like. Sense. Just don't fucking hang yourself over.
That being said, you never catch me at McDonald's. Fuck that.
Me neither. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I can't. First of all, I can't tell you the last time I had fast food. Like, I mean that type of fast food. Chipotle, I guess, is considered fast food.
It counts. I had that within a year.
And pizza counts too. You know what I'm saying? So. That counts as fast food as well.
I'm a fucking pizza addict. I'm like a closet pizza freak. I'm like, nah, dude, I eat mad healthy. And then you see me. You catch me in the pizzeria in the corner, like eating slices. Like,
that's without a doubt my one weakness as well. Is fucking pizza, especially living here. You got awesome pizza places in every direction I go to.
You got one right by your crib. There's that spot over here is ridiculous.
Which one?
Two Brothers. Oh, so good.
Oh yeah, there. And you know what?
Good.
I used to live right by Pastaria, which to me is one of the best places almost on the island.
Yeah.
I could walk there.
I like Portofino's over in the deep dish shit. Yo,
there's Umberto's. They have awesome Sicilian.
Ridiculous.
You almost can't go wrong. So, and unfortunately, it's the easiest thing to get quickly too. If you only have $5 and you need a lunch and you're on the go, like you get a slice of pizza or two and you're good.
That's what sucks about like working in Manhattan because and the days you can stay and work overtime. Like I'll stay and work overtime. Like I bring a lunch and I bring breakfast, so like I know I'm eating healthy because I bring my own fucking food. But if I gotta if they're like, oh, you gotta stay and work tonight, like, I'll be like, all right, I'm getting kind of hungry. I might as well. Well, you can grab.
I gotta eat something.
Just grab some pizza right here, quick. And it's fucking delicious because it's New York City pizza. You're like, come on, man.
Exactly.
It's too easy.
But that's why I'm trying to start that thing too, just to be like, listen, like there's so much shit out there, and obviously I'm not a motherfucking doctor or anything or this and that and stuff, but I'm just talking about as far as sifting through all the shit that is out there. Like my aunt actually is a doctor; she's a nutritionist and stuff. So I got a lot of that stuff from her and everything.
Right.
And
even
some of like the internet stuff I find, like I double check with her. I'm like, hey, so I've been doing this, and there's also a lot of stuff that I've actually been doing. So it's like. Practical, it's like maybe it sounds crazy. Something it's like, hey, I've been doing it for 3 months, and I gotta tell you, I'm pretty fine. So there might be something to it.
I survived, still breathing. Still
like, and I feel really good. So, and I know that, like, I try to track that stuff and everything, like, not crazily and to the extent that some people do.
But some people go nuts. So like, oh, my heart rate was actually not. All right, dude. Like, how you feel?
I actually have a heart rate monitor. I barely ever use the thing. You know what I'm saying? But there are times where I do and stuff, and I'm trying to use it more for like. Everyday stress level type thing.
Yeah.
So like to kind of see when you didn't know you were stressed. You know what I'm saying? But your heart rate was like going and stuff.
And I'm sure that goes hand in hand with a lot of that shit. Like, oh, I didn't eat for 4 hours, and all of a sudden I'm getting angry and my heart rate's up. Like, oh well, probably because you didn't eat in 4 hours. Like,
or you ate something that they might have been doing that to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What'd you have? Oh, you had red meat. Like, oh, no wonder you got adrenaline flowing, your test is flowing, or whatever the hell it is. You know, I mean. I'm not that smart, so I don't really look into that shit.
I get hit in the head a lot, so I don't know.
I
really don't know what I'm saying, but
I tell you that, I was like,
kind of makes sense to me.
I think I punched the head for a minute, man. I don't know. I'll just do one work. Feels good. I just keep doing it. I'm like, all right.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's one of the things. Like, actually, didn't you wrestle in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I don't know what it is. Like, it's just as sport goes. I was never the type of dude to like. Obviously, I'm fucking. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm like 5'5", and on a heavy day, I might be 135 pounds, maybe. So like, I was never one to go start a fight with anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I was always one to hold my own and not back down, like if you were talking shit or something like that, you know what I'm saying? But when I started wrestling in high school, like, there's something about, I loved basketball, it's my favorite thing to play and stuff, but there's something about just like, you, the other person, that's it.
Yeah, absolutely. That shit's the best. That's like with boxing too, like, and I love sports. Like I'm a basketball fan. I'm a football fan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a sports fan. Like you can't blame. Even like you'd be like, oh man, this year you'd be like, yo, Russell Wilson, why he passed that ball? Like it was so terrible. Like even when you look at that, like, all right, you're the best running back in the game. Like why didn't you fucking run the ball in the 1 yard, like you idiot?
I mean, he just got you to the 1 yard.
Absolutely.
On top of that.
All right, like this is a tough. But even this one, like, this is a tough one to really give it in. But you can't really blame Russell Wilson. Like, there's 11 guys on the field on the offense, 11 guys on the defense. Like,
well, no,
or you could blame Pete Carroll. Yeah, all the other players are playing. The guy didn't grab the ball. The defender made a good play. There's 22 people on the field at that time. In boxing, there's 2 people in the ring.
Exactly.
There's me and there's you, and I can whoop you. Let's say we're fighting, and the championship fight is a 12-round fight. You could be losing 11 rounds to nothing, getting a shit at you, like, yo, you didn't put a glove on this guy. And the thing that I love about boxing is you can hit a 12-run home run in boxing, and that guy hits you with one shot, and you're out, and that's it. The fight's over. He wins.
Like that, you literally 3 grand slams with one punch.
With one punch, like baseball. Like if it's 5-0 in baseball, like, all right, dude, you can go ahead and put your center fielder in his pitcher. It really doesn't fucking matter. Like, what's he gonna do? You give up a grand slam, you're gonna take him out, and you put the closer in, get your third out, and the game's over. Usually, ideally.
Yeah, like there are some sports.
Towards the end of the game, you're like, all right, it's pretty much over. Like basketball, you're up by 15, and there's a minute left in the clock. Like, all right, dude, this game's over. You're gonna dribble out the clock.
As long as you're not the Knicks and fucking Reggie Miller or fucking that awesome Tracy McGrady fucking. When he went off too. But
that Reggie Miller one was so good. That was like the best basketball player ever.
I'm a huge Knicks fan. I hate it.
I'm a Bulls fan, so
fuck you,
was awesome.
All right, this is over. You gotta leave. You gotta get the fuck out of my house. Well, that being said, now that it's way past all that and he doesn't play anymore, Michael Jordan was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah,
I hated him growing up. I hated him. I totally hated him. But now that I'm past that, and
he's the only reason why I'm a Bulls fan. Because as a kid, I'm like,
good.
as a kid, like a little kid, you want to like who wins. And I'm like, yeah, no, I like the Bulls. Like, oh really? Let me guess, you like the Cowboys too? Like, yeah, no, they're cool. I'm a Vikings fan, but that's just because my fucking dad is nuts, crazy Vikings, so everything's Vikings.
All right.
But yeah, the Bulls, like, come on.
But that's the thing. All those, like, I mean, whatever. If you're up by 20 with a minute and half left in basketball, it's over.
Boxing,
if you're up
wrestling too,
eight runs in the bottom of the ninth,
you could be getting schooled in wrestling. This kid been turning you back points, and he's dominating you. He's throwing you around like a rag doll, and there's 10 seconds left in that thing, and you throw a wild headlock, and next thing you know, he's on his back, and you fucking pinned him. Like, what? No, it's over. You just lost. You're up 14-0. And that could just pin you, and that's it.
That's why it was nuts. That's why all those type of combat sports are just. It was so mesmerizing to me when I started.
It's you and me in the ring. There's no team. There's no and that's another thing. And maybe I'm just being a hater. Like that's one of those things that bothers me. Everybody's a team somebody. Like team Josh, bro. Team DJ Traction. Team Meloni. Like, all right, dude. If there was like 2 or 3 of you, I think I said Team Meloni once. It was me and both my nephews at their wrestling match. And I'm like, yo, Team Meloni, man. because there's 3 Melonis there. I'm like, all right. That works. It makes sense. Like, yo, you're not a team sport. It's you in the ring. Like, I get it. Like, everybody's got a team of people.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the people that train you and this and that and stuff, coaches and everything.
That pet peeve. That's just me being.
But it's still, even though, like, you can make the argument that there's a team, right? And obviously they call it team. I mean, hell, you get Team Quest. You know what I'm saying? Like, you call it a team.
A fight team. But,
but at the end of the day, it's you. You have to execute everything. Like, you're in there.
Like, there's 2 people in a cage. That's it. It's not like Team Weidman. It's Chris. Like, no, yeah. Are we part of Team Weidman? Like, yeah, essentially, yes.
But
we train in this fucking gym, but when that door closes,
it's just him.
I'm in New York. I'm not in Las Vegas. I'm in New York. I'm not. Am I your team member? Like, you can't pass me the ball, so no, I guess not. You know, that's
no ball,
I don't want to sound like I'm hating on like dudes that are like, yo, I'm team whatever. Why is it?
Well, it's just like because everybody, you said, like,
I would be a teammate to you as much as I can. I would love to, tag me in. I'll come in and punch the guy too. But
I mean, that would be awesome. I'd love to do it.
I would. Yeah, the rules don't allow for that. So technically, it's just you in there, man. Like that's you. You gotta do what you gotta do. Like, go handle your business. That guy's gonna try to kill you. Like, and not gonna try to kill me. I didn't break my leg when Anderson Silva kicked Chris. Like, my legs were fine. I actually didn't get kicked at all.
You know what's weird though? Like, I get it has to be some type of like that team feeling though, because I get more nervous like when Chris is in there, Al's in there, than when like I fought. Like, I wasn't nervous at all when I fought. You know what I mean? It was after fighting stuff, but it's like
shit to think about. Like, I'm thinking about
even wrestling matches and stuff. Like, I remember like not really being nervous. I'm like, all right, I mean, you go through the stuff in practice, whatever, this and that. Like, all right, now I'm just doing it here with this other guy in front of me instead. I'm cool.
You know, my nephews were wrestling in Suffolk counties. They won like the county championships for 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. The states was last week, so I don't know when the county was, like 2 weeks before that, a week before that. My brother he's my half brother, so he's a little older than me. Like, he's got kids in high school, obviously. Mm-hmm. He's always like tried to be a wannabe smooth talker. Like, he's cool. I never seen my dude bugging so hard when his kids out. Like, why he's doing that? And he's like, this is the longest 30 seconds of my life. And he's panting and he's breathing. I'm like, yo, chill, dude. Like, you're in the zone right now. And that's, I guess, is same feeling. Like, when you're watching your boy fight and like, a couple of my friends fought on Showtime or they fight on ESPN. You're like, yo, come on, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You get more worked up. I guess they're right. So I guess in that sense, it's a team sport. Like,
I was definitely getting butterflies. Like,
that's just because you're being a super fan, though. Too. Like, I guess, like, all right, it's baseball. Like, but whatever. Like, what did they say, Bronx? Like, Mickey Mantle ain't paying my phone bill. Like,
yeah, right.
At the end of the day, like, all right. And now there's Chris Weidman, but still, like, I know him on a personal level. Like, I can go over there, I'll slap him 5. Like, hey, what's up, bro? So then I guess, like, I mean, if I was boys with, like, David Wright, I'm sure, like, the Mets game, I'd be like, yo, shit, like, dude, come on, Mets, man. Like, what, you know?
It's just weird. Do you have, like...
I guess this is a personal...
Do you get any, I mean, from as far back as you can remember from... Did you... Actually, you have to tell the kickboxing story of why you stopped kickboxing.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've heard it from... I've not only heard it from you, but I've heard it verified by 2 other people that told me too. Yeah. So it's really good. I want to get into that because you told me that you don't really watch UFC like that and stuff. You know, it's not really the thing that you're into and
right. I watch it only if one of my friends is fighting.
Yeah, but it's weird coming from someone who wrestled, kickboxed, and now is currently boxing. And you're like, yeah, but when you put them all together, I'm really not too into it.
I was more into it years ago. It just got a little too like fatty for me. You know, like. It was like, it became like the cool thing, like, yo, dude, UFC? Like, oh, yo, I train UFC. Like,
that's very hipster of you. No, I was into it before it was cool.
Right? Dude, that's even worse. Like, I'm the anti-hipsters, you know, like, that is fun. I just
disappointed you.
I just let myself down. Now, you know what it is? Like, they used to not do a UFC, like, they do one every week now.
They do,
so, like, they flooded their own market. It's like, all right, yo, enough of the MMA, like, and, like, granted, the guys now are so ridiculously talented. Like, everybody there is like, yo, like, you got a reason to be there. You can't even be like, they got these bums, like, because they don't. The guys are not bums. Everybody's a killer, and they're all nasty. It's just like, all right. I mean, I guess just, I've seen too much of it. I'm like, all right.
It's like, even
boxing, that's a classic, like, time-tested. That's like a Wu-Tang album. You know, you throw on 36 Chambers, you're like, ah. You know, like, no matter what the state of rap is now, you can be like, yo, now it's crazy, like almost southern rap. Like, you throw on 36 Chambers, you're like, ah, you're like, sigh of relief. Like, that for me, that's boxing. Like, it's time test. Like, it's been around forever. Like, you go out boxing, you're like, it's a sweet science. Like, UFC, like, oh, all right, what is this guy gonna do? Like, oh, he's more of a wrestler. Like, St. Pierre was the champion forever because he got good at like taking you down and staying there. Like, all right, I get it. And then you get a guy like when Anderson Silva was doing his thing, like, oh, he's a crazy kickboxer. Like, all right, I get it. You got like, I don't know, maybe just the boxing being just the sweet science like that itself is like. It's not like, oh, what's going to be next? Like, you know what it is.
Yeah, and it's basically the thing of who's better at this one thing.
Who's better? Who's the better man tonight?
Yeah.
It's not about like, oh, well, dude, that guy would have got beat up if he would have went to the ground with him, he would have got tapped. Like, all right, but he didn't.
But he didn't. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm
just
hating too. It could be just me hating.
I was gonna say, because do you feel like maybe boxing was like that 36 Chambers, but now it's more like a Better Tomorrow? It's like it's falling off a little.
Yeah, I can see it.
And it doesn't have the same cachet that it might have during that time.
And I'm like the Harold Letterman, like just like the old guy who's like talking out of his ass. People like, it was a crazy asshole. I'm like, no, dude, boxing's still good. You still got it. Like, yeah, okay, dude. But yeah, Better Tomorrow's a great city, dude. Where do you go, RZA? Yeah, nah. I mean, I could. These people are too.
Or do you think it's just
they're still great? They're still great talent. It's easy to get caught up with the crap in boxing. There's a lot of politics.
That's what I was gonna say.
A lot of politics in it, but that's everywhere too. Like UFC got a lot of politics. Like they're gonna take away sponsors now from fighters. Like you can't have your own sponsors because all the shorts are made by Reebok or Adidas or whatever.
And you can be sure that especially. I mean, it's probably going to work out well for the championship fighters, but for all the other up-and-coming ones, like...
dude, they're just getting hit now.
Motherfuckers don't even... They don't even know how, like, an up-and-coming UFC fighter, like, how they have to live day to day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
but, dude, you know what? And I'll say that even these guys now, they can't be complaining that bad because they all got health insurance now. Like,
which is
what
really
was
good.
it? When was Drago coming up
right
and
direction,
shit? When Drago was coming up, back when Reyes was still, like, in the old gym and, like, Mineola and shit, like... I was watching back then, and, like, dudes were making... I mean, I don't know about him personally, so I can't throw his business up, but, like, they would always release, like, Vegas has to tell you how much people made. So you would see dudes on, like, UFC... Not even UFC... This is before it was even at 100. It was, like, UFC 67 or UFC 75. Like, the first guy of the night, he made $3,000. Like, yeah, he made $1,500 to show up, and he made $1,500 to win. I'm like, yeah, you're fucking fighting on pay-per-view, bro, and they paid you $3,000. To go on pay-per-view and fight. Like, if you didn't have $15,000 in sponsors, like, you had to pay for an 8-week training camp of $3,000.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
I don't know about you, like, where you live in New York, like, you can't live on that. Like,
you can't.
From the boondocks, you could survive on $3,000 for 2 months, but $3,000 is not going to get you 2 months in New York. That might cover your rent.
Maybe your rent and...
Maybe. That's it. Just maybe your rent. Yeah. Your rent. And now you gotta go to the gym. And now you gotta pay this guy. You gotta pay that. And you gotta pay your training expense.
And you're not fighting every month. You know, it's not $3,000 a month you're making.
You have to eat food. You have to eat, like, you have to drink water. You gotta fucking have lights. Like, dude, you can't.
You might need some vitamins.
Like,
holy shit, you might break a hand.
Yeah, right. So without sponsors, like, those guys weren't making it. Like, and then especially with the health insurance thing too. Like, you get sick, like, okay.
That's why it's going to be interesting to see what percentage some of the, like, I guess lower tier, you might say, or not top tier guys get. Compared to what they could make on their own.
Yeah,
even
and
with,
you know
like,
what sucks for them is now that Squarespace out there, their HTML, the years they spent HTML on is now garbage. Way to go, you guys screwed yourself.
See, now you have to fight.
Yeah, right. That sucks, man. Like, so it's cool for them, like, yes, now, but even you're taking a big chunk out of your pocket. Like, people get used to shit, like, minimum wage is what now? Like, I remember when I was a kid, like, minimum wage was $5.15. I'm like,
yep.
Damn, like, and now, like, kids now, like, if they're working at McDonald's and they want to get $15 an hour. Like, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Well, here's the thing with that. Like, are they gonna get 15? No. But
I hope not.
Whenever you listen, it's negotiating 101. You aim high, they counter low,
good point,
and
good point.
You don't even have to meet in the middle because the low thing is what you wanted anyway.
Right. So, people get used to that. Like, let's say, like, all right, when I was a kid, and this is going back years ago, like, my first job, I was 14. I got a job at McDonald's making $5.15, and then, like, my boy got a job at Stop and Shop. He's like, yo, I'm bagging groceries. They're giving me $10 an hour. I'm like, yo, you're making $10 an hour to bag groceries? Like, how do you go from, like, him at 10 getting...
How is that not a...
right?
I could have sworn that was the minimum wage job.
Dude, exactly, right? Bagging groceries is fucking easy, or like cleaning the floor too, or whatever the fuck you gotta do. But I'm like, yo, people get used to it. Like for him, used to $10 an hour, like that was like his first job. He's not gonna go to $5.15 an hour and join me at McDonald's. Like no way, you're used to it. You're already accustomed to that. So if fighters are already accustomed, like yo, I make $20K in sponsors. UFC pays me $12K. That's it. If UFC's like, all right, we're taking away your sponsors, you got to wear Reebok, but we're gonna raise your pay. You're gonna make $15,000. I'm like, yeah, that's great, dude. I made $32,000 my last fight, so you take your 15, like, shut up your ass, bro. You know?
Yeah, just on sponsors. I mean, it's gonna get interesting.
These are all made up numbers. Obviously,
well, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's gonna get interesting when it actually happens and it starts getting moved around. Like, yeah. I mean, because obviously
people are used to it. Like, I'm accustomed to making $30,000, and all of a sudden you're like, no, dude, you're gonna make
10 now.
You're gonna make half that. That's cool, right?
Like, no, it's not cool. Because if you think about it, like, it's all right. It's thinking about it and putting the numbers together. Obviously, nobody knows what the numbers are,
right?
But
and they can justify it however way. Well, if you take away this payment, you take right.
If you think about it, if Reebok is now technically sponsoring every athlete in the UFC. You can't give them the same like that Bad Boy was giving when they only sponsored maybe 25.
Right, like,
you know what I'm saying?
And even like let's say Bad Boy sponsoring me and you and Tito Ortiz, like they're gonna sponsor him with more money than they're gonna give me and you. But like, is Reebok gonna do the same thing? And who gets to judge that now?
That's
like,
the thing.
Because I have to be on Reebok, so you better give me the same as him. Otherwise, I could have gone to Adidas and they would have gave me more because I'm whatever the hell.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying it's going to get a little interesting to see who actually makes us think of it too.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like some people and I just be like, well, it is what it is. What the fuck am I
right?
gonna do?
And that's I think
what are you gonna do? Unionize?
I think for the most I think for the most part, dudes are gonna be like, yo, like, cause I know for me, like, even when I first turned pro boxing, like, people are like, oh yeah, like, it's funny when people think they're gonna turn pro boxing and they're like, yeah, no, I'll make that Mayweather money. Like, yeah, okay, dude.
You know,
good luck.
The only person that makes Mayweather money is Mayweather.
Right. even on let's say a regular pay-per-view boxing card, like the main eventer is making, let's say he's making $1 million. Like the guy who fought the first fight of that night is making like $2,000, maybe.
Yeah, and
maybe.
It's so nuts when you think about like
what
that
goes
guy made
into $1 million, yeah, but he made 1,000, not even 10%. He made one. Like, is that 1%? I don't know. Like I said before, I'm not good at math, but like from not even joking, like those are like legit numbers. I've seen that breakdown, like $1 million on the main event, 1,000 in the first fight.
And you know what's crazy?
And that's like, it is what it is. Like, but for me, I'm like, I don't care. I didn't fight to make $1 million. I fight because I just like to fight. Like. That's why I fought in the amateurs for free because I just like fighting. It's cool for me. That's fun. That's what I do. I have a job. I don't.
It's an awesome
and
stress
like
release.
Some people, right. Some people, and I get some people like, yo, I got a family. I got to feed my family and shit. Like this is how I make my living. Like, hey, I get it, dude. Like me, I got a job, so I make my living at fucking work, and I do boxing. That's my fun part. Like, do I take it serious? Fuck yeah, I take it serious, but. I do it for fun. I don't do it to make money. I think a lot of those UFC guys, they got that like fighter attitude. They're fighting because they want to fight. They're not fighting because like, yo, John Jones got a Bentley. I'm gonna get a Bentley. Like, no, they want to make money. I would love to make $1 million payday. Don't get me wrong. I would love $1 million fight, but I don't care.
If it doesn't happen, you're
but if
it's cool.
If it doesn't happen, yeah, I'll take the $1,000 fight. Still, I don't give a shit. That's cool. Awesome, man. I just want to fight. Like that's cool. I get to get in there and mix it up. I'm happy. I think UFC, you're gonna see a lot of those guys. And there's definitely gonna be some guys that are already accustomed to making like a decent slice of change, and they're like, "Yo, this is my livelihood. I'm not doing this. No way. I'm not selling myself short. I'm not." But then, I think most part guys will be like, "Yo, dude, you guys should probably pay us more money. Like, I'll still fight, like whatever, but it's not cool." Yeah,
not cool. You're doing. I don't like this.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're doing. I don't like it. But
I'm gonna
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. But I'm not happy about it. I think you're gonna get a lot of that shit.
Yeah,
like that's how I would be at least.
I'd say like definitely if it's not something you really like and enjoy doing, like
that'll make quitting pretty easy. That'll make reconsidering a lot easy if you're not into it like that.
Choosing the fight as like a business plan or it's something like I think it would just be a cool job like. It's not going to be for you. You're not going to last very long.
I'm like, dude, have you considered the retirement options? Like, how's the 401k? I'm like, Yeah, dude, you're in the wrong career, my man. Wrong field of work.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like you should look into being a DJ or like a tattoo artist too. I'm sure the 401k is just as good in both of those. Hey, you fucking moron.
It's funny, like because we have talked about the parallels before of how they do with like the kind of like the pay to play type shit of like with DJs they do it a lot, especially for like different like festival type things or whatever.
Yeah,
where they'll get like
when did that
50,
become cool? When was that like?
It's not cool. I don't know when it started happening, but it was never cool.
Absolutely.
But they're like, oh, you can play this stage for an hour or a half hour, depending on how many fucking DJs they try to cram on. You just have to sell 50 tickets or something like that.
And you're like, wait, what?
What
Dude,
the fuck? It's like
that's like in the boxing. They're like, all right, we got a card coming up in in New York. How many tickets can you sell? Like, I don't know. Like,
it's like none. I'm not Ticketmaster.
I really wanted you to sell. If you could sell you think you could sell like 5K in tickets? You're like, you want me to just make you $5? Yeah, no, I'll give you 10%. I'm like, oh, so I'll make you 5,000. You give me 500 of that 5,000, and then I get to fight for you.
And you make the majority of the money.
It better be entertaining.
And I've been training for the last 10 years of my life, but it's really hard for the last 3 months to prepare.
Then you're probably not going to call me again. Like hey, whatever. And that is what it is. It's the nature of the business. Like same with DJ, you're like, yo, like fuck you, dog. I'm not bringing 50 people to your shitty club.
You should just been like,
but I will because I have to.
Fuck that noise. I mean, I'm past that point when I'm like, no, I'm sorry, that's not for me.
Right. Well, in the boxing it's whack. They're like, all right, see you later. Like, you'd be collecting dust on the shelf. I've seen my boy I've seen a couple of my friends who are good fighters, like hardworking kids. They've been in the game for a long time, and like these are dudes that aren't like they're not spring chickens. They're not like 20-year-old kids or 18-year-old kid. Like, oh, I'll put a Facebook invite. I'm talking about dudes that are like 30 years old. Like, I got a fucking family, bro. Like, I fight. Like, yeah, it would be nice to, like, get some fights. I want to try to live my dream. I'm going to take my one shot at it. I got one shot. Like, and that guy's going to be like,
but I don't know. Like, I don't know 50 people.
And
right?
they can't put you. And the promoter's not going to put you. They're just going to sideline you. They're going to put you on the shelf because, last time he only sold 2,000 tickets. I need at least 4. I'm like. Yeah, I mean, man, I'm
sure I'll stop training, and then the fight will just be shitty because I'll just be out there selling tickets all the time.
Yeah, right. or you like I don't know.
It's like think of what you said before.
What do you even do for that though? Like, how do you even fight that back? I'd be like, no, I'm not gonna do it because somebody else will. Like that's the kind of cutthroat society we live in now. Which is like more to that minimum wage shit. Like the kids like, no, we're not gonna take orders at McDonald's. I was making $15 an hour. I'm like, fuck you, bro, because I know somebody over there that'll do it for $9. Yeah, and then like, what about that guy?
Well, that's why. Listen, that's why there is a minimum wage.
Somebody's gonna cut throat.
Otherwise, that's why he goes to China and they do it for
absolutely, yeah.
Somebody will fucking do it. There.
Or yeah, I'll find a 13-year-old kid and come in here and illegal do that shit. Like, that's garbage, man. People, and I was always, as when I was not a union guy, I was always like, yo, unions, that's just the worst, man. They mess up the country. You gotta pay. Yo, I'm in a union now. That's the way to go, man. That's just the way to go. It's green on the other side of the fence. I'm like, no, they have to pay you for that because otherwise,
why would you fucking do it? Yeah.
Otherwise, they're like, fuck you, dude. I'm not doing that. They're like, well, we'll get somebody to do it cheaper. Like, but it's gonna suck. Like, I know. I was trying to tell you that 4 years ago, and you were like, now I get it. Like, if there was a fighters union, would that be like, oh man, that's crazy too, though? Because then like. Somebody who's way more skilled, the other guy is like a top tier,
well, they could
top
be,
level, Like,
at least there would be a minimum that is a livable minimum for for what you're putting through. Because like, think about what you just said. Like at 5 a.m, you're on a train to go to work, right?
Yeah.
What time do you get back from work?
4,
and then you're right to the gym, right?
Absolutely,
and so you're there till whatever.
If I get home, like sit down for a minute, change my clothes. Drink a glass of coffee, and then I'm in the car on the way to race.
Yeah. And then so think of like where are you supposed to like build relationships, even with just friends that you have and stuff, to get people that would even want to go to your fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's tough, dude. Like it was pretty funny. I said yes. I was talking to somebody yesterday. I was like, I introduced one of the kids from Raise That Kid, John, to one of my boys. I was like, oh, it's my friend John. He's like, you fight? And my friend John was like, nah. I was like, yeah, no, he's one of like my 5 remaining non-boxing friends that I have left. Everybody else like, oh yeah, no, it's my dude I know from the gym, or this is my friend I spar with, or like I got like 5 regular friends. Like everybody else, like, yeah, I don't got no time.
Because there's no time to actually do.
I got no time. I got like 5 of my dudes that I could chill with, and everybody else like, what are you gonna do? And I'm like, you gotta go to the gym today. Like, I'll catch you later. Yeah, like.
I want
to do this podcast. Took us what 2 months worth of tries because I'm like, days where I'm like, oh, yo, I got time, I can do it. You're like, yeah, no, I can't do it that day. I gotta do it. Like, fuck, all right. So and this is something I wanted to do, you know, and it took 2 months. Right. So if it's something like I don't really want to do, like, it's not getting done.
I feel you, man. I feel you. Like, this is I pulled this up because I actually posted this today, and it's like to illustrate the scale of what we were talking about with like motherfuckers like not wanting to pay for services, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like whether DJ World, even the boxing.
I saw this post before.
Motherfucker, McDonald's asked some indie band to play for free at South by Southwest. Like, and
this is a huge festival. It's gonna make a shit ton of money.
And
shit ton of money.
McDonald's is worth almost $100 billion.
Yeah,
$100 billion.
In the B's with the B's.
Yeah,
not billions. They're in like every country in the world.
So this group, their name is X Cops. I don't know anything about them whatsoever. What kind of music, whatever. It's a band, so I guess it's some type of rock, fucking independent rock shit. They've worked with Billy Corgan, Smashing Pumpkins, so I'm gonna go in that.
So they're probably like,
I'm gonna go in that direction.
They're probably taking it serious because they work with Billy Corgan. Like that probably costs a lot of money.
Yeah,
Smashing Pumpkins is a popular ass band. Like,
but apparently they have a good following and stuff like this, and
they definitely take it serious.
And they're on a pretty popular indie label as well. So like.
It's not high school kids that just got a jam band in the garage. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
They're a real band.
They're saying like this $100 billion company had no budget for bands to play on their stage. Like their South by Southwest stage. You know what I'm saying? Like their old McDonald's stage. Like,
would you mind doing it for free though?
But like they tried to sell it on like, oh, the exposure would be great, da 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 da. And it's like where does this make sense? Like not only does it happen on the level of like us who are like basically scraping by and like trying to live out our dreams or whatever, and have to encounter that shit. We have to encounter that shit on like a couple $100 scale and that type of bullshit. It happens on with corporations that are worth billions that don't budget for this type of thing. We can expect that from like,
as a DJ, you could expect that from like this shitty local bar owner who's like, yo, you think you get how many people do you think you can draw like a Thursday night, do like a ladies' night DJ thing? You think you can draw like 50 people in here?
And it's like, well, let me keep it real with you.
You're a shitty hole in the wall bar. Yeah. Like, all right, I don't know how many people I can bring. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna pay you to play there. Like, if I want my friends to come watch me spin DJ records, like, and make somebody else money, I'd rather just be like, yo, I'm gonna buy a keg.
Yeah, I could go anywhere and do that.
You guys just pay $5 to get in my house, and I'll play music here, and we'll all just chill.
That's without a doubt a reoccurring theme of what I've talked about with other guests too. Some people that are involved in music or this and that, or even my friend was a comedian and everything. You even know him, Steve Martin.
Oh yeah.
Like he goes to the same thing. I mean, we talk about the parallels. Like they do it on all these creative.
I'm sure. Like how many people can you bring? Like, well, if I wanted to tell jokes to my friends, I would just do it in my living room. Like that way, I don't even have to wear pants. I can be sitting there in my drawers.
Yeah, you leave my house. This is great.
You know, yeah, exactly. Why? Because this is the club, bro. This is the comedy.
I would just open my own fucking venue then.
Yeah, you have your own kind of like cool, dude. I'm gonna turn my basement into a fucking comedy club. And guess what? Now I got a real club. You know,
it's like if I had 100 friends that were gonna come to the same place every single week, I would just open up that place myself.
Absolutely. And then you see McDonald's do that. That's what's weird though. Like I can see the shitty hole in the wall bar in the neighborhood do it. But McDonald's,
this is not even the first time I've seen this. There was one a few months ago that I posted too. That I forgot what festival thing it was, but it was like run by Oprah. It was run by Oprah, and they were asking like local performers and stuff. Now this is someone who makes a living doing what they did. I think she was some type of, I don't know if it was hula hoop or whatever it was.
Spinning or whatever.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was one of those. Like she has an act though, and she gets paid for it, and that's what she does, right?
Right.
So they wanted her to play at one of their stages, right? Yeah, she wanted to play one of the stages, and it was for no money. And her letter was way better than this one is. Like this one's still good, but her letter was great. It was like talking about like where do you get by, and you think like, and the ironic part of it was it wasn't a festival, it was like a seminar or something like that, where it was about getting your worth, like, you know, like getting paid for stuff and everything, and then like they
know your value,
yeah,
know your worth.
and then they actually asked people to fucking do it for free on like the outside stages and stuff.
Dude,
and
that's
like, are you
awesome.
fucking kidding me?
That's awesome,
Like,
man. And you can't be that stupid. Like,
so,
come on
but that's
now.
what it is. Like, they're trying to take advantage of like creative types and like people that use. I guess like, and I would put boxing in a creative thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
it's an art.
just like jujitsu, it's like that mental
science,
chess match that's going on. I would, without a doubt, put it in that.
I put same thing. You're right. UFC, jujitsu, all that stuff. That's an art. You watch two high level like black belts go. Like,
yeah.
I'm not even into that. Like the wrestling, yeah, I'm more into like face punching. But like you showed me two black belts rolling. I'm like, damn, yo, this shit's crazy. Like, yo, you see that move? Like, I don't even know what's going on, and I'm like, you know, jaw down on the floor. You're like, oh, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's an art form. You watch a good boxer get in the ring, you're like, yo. Like, you watch Mayweather do some of the moves he does, you're like, yo, that guy is an artist, man. Like, wow. That was something. You know, like, people get shot. So you just say in baseball, basketball, juggling, whatever. You're like, yo, wow, dude. You see that? That's crazy. Like, talent is talent, and a performer is a performer. Music, the same thing. That's nuts. Billionaire McDonald's be like, yeah, you guys mind?
Just like, yeah, you can just
I'd be like, yeah, I'll tell you what. I'd be like, guess what? I would, if I was this band, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? No problem. If you tell you what, you come down to the rec center where all the bands play over here. Come down to the auditorium that we practice at, or the recording studio, and just cater a couple lunches. You know,
it'd be great exposure.
Yeah, I won't pay you, but everyone there will get to try your burgers, so it'd be great exposure.
That's what I'm saying. Whenever you flip it, it's totally ridiculous. One of the examples
Absolutely.
I use...
And they would be like, get out of here. No, they wouldn't even answer your email. They would delete that immediately.
One of my favorite examples was like...
Can we get your book club to come out? No.
That's
delete that email. You know, like...
If you were a mechanic and you went to go get a job at like fucking AutoZone or some shit or wherever, or at like Toyota or something.
Yeah,
like,
how many cars can you bring in?
Yeah, like how many people you know whose cars break down every week or some shit?
How many cars you gonna bring into us? Like I don't know. Like
that's my job, just to fix the cars that do come here.
I can fix anything. Like if somebody else comes here, I can fix. Yeah, but how many cars can you break? How many broken cars can you bring here?
I don't understand the question. What
the
fuck are you asking me?
Can you bring 50 cars in here? Like, if I could bring 50 cars in here, I'd probably just do it in my own garage, dick. You know, like, come on.
So it's like you're hired to do a job. My job is to keep whoever comes to your place entertained, keep them there, have a good time, dance,
absolutely.
Drink, stay a long time, spend
money.
So,
you know what? I'm going to come back next week. Yo, this kid's DJing here again next week. I'm going to come here.
Build. And your job would be to like, hey, whoever you put in front of me, I'm just gonna punch him a lot. That's my job.
Next time that kid fights, I want to come there too. Like, oh shit, they're doing fights there again. I'm gonna come watch.
Yeah.
Last time it was awesome. These kids went at it.
And you know what happens? Because like that cycle is like you're relying.
And I'm gonna bring my boys to me. I'm like, yo, dude, you missed it last time. That shit, the fights were crazy. Right? These dudes are throwing down. Whatever.
And you know why? Because they're not stressed out about selling fucking tickets.
Yeah. Yo, the music was awesome. It was finally, they finally played good music there. There was no top 40, Z100 on the... I'm like, oh shit, yeah, dude, I'll go there. I'll go have a drink over there. I'll check it out. And then people show up. And then the next week, oh shit, dude, look at that. Now we just doubled up. Like, rather than be like, how many people can you bring on this? You can't bring 50? Nah, you can't spin tonight. Be like, you know what? I'll let you come in the first time and there's 10 people at the bar. And then watch, come back next week. Yo, there's 25 people in the bar. Like, you just fucking double us up. You just 75% of us on the people in here. Like, yo, you want to come back next week?
Yo, that math was so off.
Dude, whatever. All right. Yo, we've gone over this a couple times now. I'm not good at math.
You said... I just had to point it out. I was like, yo, you doubled it up. It's 75% more than what it was.
Like I said, I get punched in the head for a living. For not a very good living.
Yeah, it's like I get punched in the head for a living that I still have to sell my own tickets to.
Yeah, I get punched in the head and I still think it's.
But you know what? Like when you put it on a top tier level, I mean that's why Mayweather gets what he wants, what he gets though.
Yeah.
Because of the draw that it is.
Like, yo, you know how many pay-per-views I'm gonna sell?
But you know what it is? It's not his fucking friends though that are he's not selling the tickets hand to hand to people.
He's never met or never seen or anything.
It's because he has a history of doing consistently awesome work.
I just saw some shit. I heard some shit the other day. It was about Kid Rock and like he and like whatever. I'm not a fucking Kid Rock fan, but he gets whatever amount of like he charges way less to book him for the thing. Like, so he'll come play your spot. Like, oh, I'll book, Madison Square Garden. Only pay me this much. He goes, but I get some of the concession. And then he gets a cut on that because he's like, yo, I bring whatever this many fans. All my fans drink beers. Like, you know how many beers you're going to sell there? Like, sell this beer, I'll get you the deal on that. And it all goes through, like, and they're like, yeah, not done. Because if you're going to see Kid Rock, you're going to be drinking a fucking Budweiser. Like, probably 6 of them. So they know, like, yeah.
Before he actually gets on stage.
I'll pay you less money off the top, and I'm willing to cut you that little piece because you're going to get, he knows, he's like, yo, I'm making dough. You guys are making, bro. The markup on a beer is a lot more than, like,
especially in MSG. Like, you know what? It's a $12 beer, probably.
The markup on Kid Rock's concert, you'd be like, all right, dude, like, we're making, like, you're making out big on the fucking markup. You know, like, the electric bill, the pyrotechnics is not nearly as much as it costs you to get him in the spot. So, like, he'll knock his shit down. Like, you just give me, like, 20% on those beers, and you know you're going to be killing it on. And then we're all good.
That's how Mayweather works too. Not like where it's concession, business. But being his own promoter.
No, he does get concessions too.
He does too. Yeah. My God,
he gets concessions. Pay-per-view buys. He gets on everything. Yo, you put his name on it. Fuck you, pay me.
For someone who can't read, he's a pretty smart dude.
Right, dude. What the hell? I want his team. His advisor team would probably be amazing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, he's smart too. Like if you look at it, and I guess Jordan did the same thing. Like how many video games he in? Like. Yeah, he's using my name. Like,
the shoes?
Yeah.
I think it was Jordan's shoes. Like,
no,
he sells the same.
Jordan's not in the video games. That's the thing.
Like, yeah.
Because you want to use my name, like, nah. Like, I play as Jordan character because that's me. Like, you want my name, it's going to cost you way too much money.
Well, they did have Jordan, it was Magic vs. Bird was a Nintendo game.
Yep.
And I know, they just had player. I remember in live.
Yeah, he was like number 23. And the licensing was always, and even back in the day, it was like, oh no, we can't afford licensing on that. And then once they could afford licensing on names, you still didn't get like the Mayweathers. He's not in any of the fight nights. You get Tyson, Lennox Lewis,
Tyson
all those
needed
guys.
that shit.
Muhammad Ali, everybody's name is in there.
Can you imagine if Tyson had the same advisors as fucking Mayweather?
Oh, dude, forget about it. He would have never lost. He would.
You know what was like, as far as Tyson goes, like. I don't know if you saw his documentary and stuff. And then he did his own like kind of like stand up kind of thing.
Also, that was really good.
It is like you wouldn't have gotten that without going through all that. You know what I'm saying? He had to go that high up and that far down, that quickly, and all that stuff.
That was really good. I was I always was a Tyson fan because anybody who's anywhere within 10 years plus or minus of our age is like, yo, like. Mike Tyson, that was it. Like, when you were a kid, you're like, yo, Mike Tyson, man, like, dude, knockout, that crazy knockout king. And, I mean, like, see him that, like, we watched him, like, I was always a fan of him. After these documentaries came out, and he learned his backstory and all that shit, like, especially now, like, now that I get it, like, 'cause back then, you were like, what? I was probably 7.
I was young as hell,
I was like 10 years old. I'm like, I don't, like, oh, he's crazy. Like,
you just see him knocking people out, and you're like, that's awesome.
Or how old you were, I'll eat your children.
And then you're like, he put the guy's ear.
Like, yo, my man is hopped up on cocaine. He is out of his bird. Like, wow. Like, I feel like I get him so much better now. And I became such a bigger fan of him.
Without a doubt.
After all that shit, I was like, yo, this guy is crazy, dude. Like, he's the man. That's the guy I would like to meet. He would be a cool guy to meet.
Right? And the way he, like, he's, like, so, like, self-aware and can kind of talk about it, like, almost as an outside body.
Right.
He's
real
riveting,
shit.
actually.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's been through some shit, man. He's talking about a guy who's got demons.
Yeah.
Like, my man's got
demons. And from way
his
before
demons
fighting.
Got demons, yeah. It'd be like 13-year-old kid from like, bad, bro. Like, oh, dude, he's the man. His story is awesome. Like, that's a riveting story, like you said.
Yeah.
Like, and then go... You upstate in a jail because you're like, oh no, he went up to cut. Like, no, he was in jail there, and they pulled him out of there, like little kids' jail, juvenile center, and then they get him boxing up there. Like, damn, that's crazy.
And then you can see like
awesome
where the decline started after like Customato died and stuff like that, and like
Cus died, start doing drugs, get the wrong people. Yeah, that's all about. I guess in that way you can say goes back to me being an asshole, put my foot in my mouth like I usually do. That's about the perks, I guess, of having a good team. Team Tyson. Or when you had Don King on your team and all those other, you're like,
it's not a good teammate.
That's a shitty team. And look what happens to you. Like, you get hooked on cocaine, you get knocked out by Buster Douglas, like the worst upset in the world, whatever. And then you got like the money team. those guys are literally a money team because he's got the ridiculous advisors. Like, I guess you're right. I guess it is. Maybe it is a fucking team. There's more to it than that. Shit, like.
But that's what you know. What
I can taste my heels. My foot so far.
But that's why. That's one of the reasons why I like doing this, because you have the time. I mean, we're over 2 hours already, right? So you have the time to talk stuff out. So it's like something that might have sounded good in like a tidbit. When you start talking it out and fleshing it out, you're like, hey, you know what? And I've had it too, where I like was on one thing and and then just talk, over the course of it talking, be like, no, I see where you're coming from. I'm like, all right, yeah, it could definitely be that.
I'm gonna stand by that. The hashtag Team Meloni, like fucking lame. You're lame. Stop it. You might as well say it's on fleek.
But you know what?
It's just as lame as that.
No, don't say that.
It's just as lame. It's just as lame.
I can't give you that. I can't.
It's close.
But
same category.
Because I mean, I could still stand behind like it's not being a team sport, as in like you still have to perform and do it.
Yeah, I guess you do need a support team.
It's a support group. And you need fans.
Yeah, obviously.
So you're not gonna get mad if like 50 people started using Team Meloni hashtag and go out and support your fights.
That's
you're
true.
Gonna be like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, it'd be like, thank you for making my job so much easier and for giving me 10% of your ticket purchase. Thank you so much.
That'd be so awesome. So,
yeah, that'd be fucking awesome. But you're right.
It still doesn't necessarily mean like obviously they're teammates or something like that. They're just supporters. They're fans. They like what you do. They respect it. They want to see you do good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess my pet peeve is more directed to the figure of speech.
Yeah.
And the general attitude of those associated with it.
So what do you think? I don't believe this Mayweather Pacquiao fight is going to happen until they're actually
in the ring and the bell rings and the first punch gets
and no
thrown.
Guy parachutes into the ring or anything.
You know what's funny?
Yeah,
I said the same thing the day they announced that fight. I was actually going up to Rye, New York. One of my boys was fighting up there, and that's the day that the fight got announced. Like, I read it, and I was talking to Keith. Me and Keith wanted to watch my boy Frank fight, and so we're driving up there, and I'm like, yeah, so what do you think? He's like, man, it's finally going to happen, huh? I was like, somebody's going to slip and fall and get hurt. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, what? I was like Pacquiao slipped out of the shower, and he broke his hip.
Someone's going to get cancer or some shit.
I was like, I don't believe it. On May 1st, I'll be like, after they've weighed in, I'll be like, all right, this might happen. Like, this is going to go down. Then I'll be excited. Like, am I excited? Yeah, it's a super fight. I've been waiting forever for it to happen. Like, about fucking time. Like, come on.
They'll weigh in, and then it'll be an earthquake the next day.
Yeah, right. I mean, at this point now, like, it's fucked up to think like that, but I mean, it's bad. There's so much shit. Like, it should have happened so many times. Now you're like, all right,
that's another thing. Like, I feel like
it's still gonna be awesome. I don't think anything would be like, oh, you guys are old. They're not that old, and they're both still.
They're not that old, and they're both still.
And they're both
doing really
close.
well.
You know, like,
you know what I'm saying?
Top of the game, 1 and 2.
If you think about
finally, it's 1 versus 2 in the world. That's it. 1 versus 2. Boom.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
Even
minus real Super Bowl champ.
Even minus that knockout, like that was his 4th fight with Marquez. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the guy's
like
you timing.
There's no way. I almost assure you, like he didn't even want to do that fight. He's like, really, I gotta fight this motherfucker again.
Yeah, and you know what? Like I said, boxing is that's that 12-run grand slam. Like he got cracked. Like, anybody with you've seen an 8-ounce boxing glove. That's like literally a fucking. I've seen winter mittens that are like just as big as a pro fight glove. Like I don't care. Like that guy can't punch. Anybody's a puncher with an 8-ounce boxing glove.
And also the way, like if you look at it, especially watching it again,
Marquez he cracked it. He ran
he had
into
all
it.
the momentum going, and exactly. And Pacquiao like basically headbutted it like as hard as he could.
I'm gonna sprint face first. Yeah, your brick wall of a
There's
fist.
no way.
Your whole body.
He didn't even have to throw the punch. He could have just held his fist out, and he probably would have knocked him out.
Absolutely, at least knocked him down. At least blackened his eye.
Yeah,
like that was. And shit happens, I take nothing away from Pacquiao. He's a fucking great fighter.
Well,
anybody who takes anything away from Pacquiao, what the fuck did you do? How many world titles did you win? You asshole.
It's just at the time when it first was like, they should definitely fight next, and it's like, no, we're going on like 4 years now or whatever.
It was always lame and about the money. I never blamed anybody. Oh, he's ducking in, he's ducking in. It was always politics. That's another one of those things that to blame is. You could really just blame the politics. Blame the politics of the nature of the game, man. That's the way it goes.
I was gonna say
that's how it goes. He's Top Rank. He's Golden Boy. Greasers, and he's a Soch, and he's a West Side Story shit, or fucking East Side Story, or whatever.
Blood, he's a Crip.
Yeah, something. That's just the nature of the game. That's just the politics of it.
There was a part of me that was believing.
Yes, they probably could have made it happen. But then, like, what are you going to be, one of those conspiracy guys? Like, could they stop 9/11? Like,
I think that's a jump, but
yeah, absolutely. That's definitely a full-on reach. But, you know, shit happens. I'm just happy it's finally going down. I'm happy they're finally fighting.
There was a part of me. It's on my. And I actually think I'm DJing that night.
I'm still gonna buy that,
pissed,
and it's gonna be. You know what the worst part is gonna be? It's gonna be $100 pay per view, guarantee it. At least $100. This will be the first boxing review that'll be $100. I'm gonna buy it. I wouldn't do like no, dude. People are already like, yo, you want to go to like Buffalo Wild Wings and watch? I'm like, no,
hell no.
Like, why not? I was like, number one, I don't want to watch it with a bunch of morons.
Word.
They would know nothing about boxing, just talking. Hit him in the face. Like, no, don't hit him in the face. Like, shut up. I'm gonna buy it regardless. I'm like, it's gonna be free next week on HBO. I really shouldn't buy this. You're gonna watch that fight live. You're gonna watch that fight live.
Well, this is the thing.
Everybody is.
I'm pretty sure I'm DJ that night.
Yeah.
So I'm
Dude,
like,
I would be on my phone. I would be streaming that shit absolutely. Or I would fucking FaceTime me with your phone up on the screen. Dude, hook it up.
I did that with That's not what I did, but I actually downloaded the UFC Fight Pass for one of Al's fights.
I did too.
Because I was DJing.
It was a free preview. I was like, I might as well enjoy it.
And I was DJing like some lounge that like it's real. I was filling in for a friend, and it's really easy. You can kind of autopilot to keep it real, especially for the length of a fight. You know what I'm saying? So
background of the DJ, minimize that, pop up the Fight Pass, and we're good.
So it's pretty good.
I would make it work for 12 rounds of this fight. I guess 36 minutes. I could probably come up with 36 minutes.
Well, it's either that or I shut my phone off, and I don't turn anything back on for a week.
I guarantee you somebody still ruins that.
I don't leave my house. I don't go to work. I call out.
Oh yeah, that would work. But you can't do that.
Yeah, then I wouldn't have $100 No, well, I would be free because I'm the next week, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Do you think they would though? I don't know. I feel like they might hold on to it.
What's that? Oh, that fight?
Yeah, no, I feel like they don't play it for free the next week.
They usually do.
But it's usually not these two people.
That's a good point.
And it's usually not $100.
Yeah, that's the point. And like I said, I don't know if it's gonna be 100. It'll probably be 120.
I feel like it is. I mean, the UFCs are 60 now.
Dude,
that last Ronda Rousey one was $60.
Yeah, but I would never do that. I'd never buy it. That's the only reason I don't watch UFC.
And that was a pretty weak card overall.
Pretty whack. But I bought the last Mayweather Maidana 2 is like $70. In HD it was $5 more. I'm like, yo, why are you charging me $5 more to shoot in HD? Like, you're not shooting on two separate cameras.
Exactly.
Like, you're using an HD camera, and you're gonna charge me less money to show it to me in shitty definition. Like, if anything, it should be the other way around. It should be $5 more to watch in a standard definition because you're shooting it in HD. Like, don't play me with that nonsense. Like, but whatever. So even that, I was like, I know exactly who's gonna win this fight. Like, Mayweather Maidana won. Oh, it's so close. No, it's not. I watched the first time. I was like, all right, it's 8-4 Mayweather, maybe 7-5. I watched it. No, dude, it was real close. Like one. Watch it again. They watch it. All right, yeah, I can see like 7-5. Like, right, watch it again. Yeah, I can see 8-4. Second Mayweather Maidana fight. Like, yo, it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be like 9-3. You watch the fight. Like, yeah, 9-3. 8-4 maybe. So, it was close, man. Mayweather won this one. It was closer, though. Right, yeah. And you know what was going to happen. And I'm like, I'm going to pay $75 right now to watch an undercard that I don't really care too much about. And just for the potential maybe that, like, something crazy happens. And I got to see it. Yeah, I'm not going to not see it.
It's like one of those, like, car wreck things. It's like, you just compelled to watch it.
You know what? You're going to be like, yo, dude, you got to stop reaching these crazy far reaches. But I'm going to reach anyways. That's like one of those videos you see pop up on a news feed or like on a blog or some shit, like crazy beheading video. And you're like, I'm not going to click that. I have no intention to see somebody.
No interest in that.
I had no interest in seeing somebody get their head cut off.
Yeah, I've kind of seen it, and I've seen it before.
It's pretty, I've seen it before. It was gross. I really don't want to fucking see it.
This one's going to be gross.
Play on it? Yes. Every time. Like, even when you know what makes it worse? Dude, I saw something gross. It was like one of the grossest videos on the internet. One guy, one jar.
Was it used dildos?
No, equally gross. Equally gross in a different way. One guy, one jar, it's called. You ever hear of that video?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not gonna look
No, don't look it up. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And see, the fact that I said it's not worth it, and that when you see it, you can't unsee it.
Exactly.
You can't unsee this video. Like, it'll be scarred in your fucking memory for life. Now that I said that, when I leave here tonight, you're going to be like, maybe I'll check it out.
It depends. If you're not about to tell me what it is, then I might.
I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm going to tell you what it is because I really don't want you to see it. I'm telling you, you don't want to see it. Dude, My dude sits on like a mayonnaise jar. Sits on it. Mayonnaise jar. Like up the butt.
Like a Costco one?
Yeah, like a big glass mayonnaise jar. Like a big old regular jug. Not like a slim travel pack. Like a mayo jar. Or pickles or something. And yo, he gets the whole thing in his ass. And then the fucking jar breaks. Boosh. Yo, my dude does not even scream. Nothing. Like, yo, like, and you're watching like, dude, that's happened to him before. Like, this is not the first time it's happened. He's pulling out shards. Dude, he's pulling out shards of glass. It's disgusting. It's absolutely fucking disgusting.
I thought you were saying like he didn't scream because he instantly died.
Oh no, yeah. It looked like he went to the hospital after that, and like I don't know how you explain that to the ER surgeon. Like, yeah, dude, I was sitting on a fucking mayo jar and shit happens. Shit happens when you play naked.
And this. Yeah.
Yeah, shards, 6-inch shards of glass. Like, dude, gross. He doesn't even scream. I'm like, yo, this had to, like, one of my asshole friends.
It's just all scar tissue up there.
Dude, one of my asshole friends showed it to me, and he's like, yo, dude, watch this. And it was like right when 2 Girls, 1 Cup was going, I was like, oh, gross. You know, like, but everyone saw it, even though they knew what it was. So I saw this, and I was like, I looked at him, I was like, I fucking hate you. I was like, you can't unsee this. He's like, dude, I've seen it 4 times. Because I can't be the only one that saw it. And I was like, you know what, you're right. And I made like 4 other people watch it myself. Because I couldn't be the only one.
So you had to be that asshole too.
You can't, once you see...
Like, listen, my life's ruined, so you might as well join me. Misery needs company.
I'm taking you down with me. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's like those ice videos. Like, you're going to have to watch it. Like, you know you're going to click on it. Like, I don't want to click on it. Like, fucking click on it. So listen,
all I'm saying is that somewhere, somebody pretended to be a lawyer and got away with it and tried to case.
Yeah.
Like, that seems like way more mellow and believable than anything else we looked up today or talked about. Absolutely. And all that has happened. So
100%. It's all been true and it's all happened. That being said, I think the point I was making was like you're gonna click that and be like you're gonna just do it. You don't want to see it. You're gonna see it anyway. Like, everybody wants to see Mayweather get knocked out so bad. Like, oh, this guy's so arrogant. He's such an arrogant piece of shit. Like, honestly, I think he's the most talented boxer in the world. As far as human beings go, he's a piece of shit. Like, oh, he's such a scumbag. Like, him on 24/7 makes you hate him worse and worse. Like, if he didn't know him, he'd be like, no, he's good, man. He's cool. He's got like cool cars and he does like cool shit.
Oh, just because he's rich as shit.
And then you listen to him talking, you're like, yo, I fucking hate you. Like, I don't even care. You're charging me $105, like. And they give you, like, a shot. They on, like, 24/7 was the worst, too, because they made it seem like the other guys actually got a chance.
Yeah,
like,
well, they got to hype it up somehow.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, Ricky Hatton, he got a good shot in here. Ricky Hatton has he can't even fucking hold the pads for me. Be like, yo, dude, you're too slow, bro. Like, get your pad game up. You can't even hold for me. And I'm like, yeah, maybe, dude. Maybe he'll do it. And, like, people hate Mayweather so bad they're buying that fight. Like, nah, I'm going to get it.
It's that glimmer of hope.
So, like, yeah, they can put a $150 price tag on that. And we're going to be like, yeah, you can order it. No, you don't have to order it. But usually, like, does he get knocked out tonight? If he gets knocked out tonight and I wasn't watching it, like,
exactly.
Yo, like, what if I don't click on this ISIS video and like it's fucking the craziest video on the internet, like, and the internet breaks, like, nah, I'm gonna be on that. I'm gonna be on that.
Well, here's the thing: if there is someone who could knock out Mayweather, who do you think it would be?
Ooh, I don't know. I think this is gonna be a great fight. I think it'll be his toughest fight. I think he's gonna win it. I think he's gonna win it pretty handily. But I mean, yo, Pacquiao is fast, and he just looked awesome. Like, and yo, I love Algeria. I've been boxing with him. I've been sparring with him for fucking years, and he's the man. Like, that just goes to show you like the level, the caliber of dudes. Like, us boxing Algeria, I'm like, yo, this guy is on another level. Like, he's nasty, and I've seen him like just tear dudes apart. Like most of the New York guys, like great fighters, you know, like all B and C level talent. Like, and I've seen him annihilate them in sparring. Like, big names too, like guys you'd see on HBO, guys you'd see on pay-per-view. And I've seen him like handle dudes, and then they go out there and get dropped like 5 times in the Pacquiao. I'm like, yo, that's the difference between an A level and a B level fighter. Like, damn, that shit was nuts. So like, does Pacquiao have it? Yo, that guy's got the goods. He's for real. Is he gonna win this fight? I don't think so. He's got a chance. He looked good that last. And the last time was against Brandon Rios, who was kind of like a heavy bag against him. But again, like, yo, he's on another level. So he's on the same caliber of Mayweather.
So that's what I'm saying with like when now you break it down into like the chess match of what could happen. Like, all right, now if there's somebody,
right, they got now the skill set's close enough where it's like, all right, Maidana and him, like, yo, dude, you got the heart of a lion, but your skill set, Like, you know what's name? And I don't even like him now. I like him as a person. I don't really like his attitude, especially his last fight. Like, Freddie Roach is the man, and he's got a cool ass backstory. He's a cool dude. I saw like documentary on him, and I was like, yo, my man is awesome. Like when he was young, his father dropped him off, and I think he was dropping him off in Vegas or whatever. He was from Boston. Dropped him off like, yo, you're gonna be a fighter. Like, go ahead, do your thing. Like, turn pro and do your thing. And like he's nuts. He had some demons and shit. Like he had a cool. His backstory is cool as shit. You know, he's like one of those Tyson documentaries. You can just watch it. You're like, oh man. Freddie Roach, same way. When Algier was fighting him, I didn't like a lot of the bad shit he was saying about Chris because I'm Chris's friend. But he was like, yo, he goes, Chris, he's a tough kid. He's a real tough kid. But the thing is, tough kids don't win championship fights like this. He's out of his league. He's over his head. And I'm like, yeah, you'll see. And then I'm like, yeah, damn, I saw. Yeah, I guess I see what he sees.
And I was gonna say, and that's the type of thing, like
these guys are
with that type of trainer, like he can tell that just by
right.
what he's done.
Absolutely.
You know,
you be in his gym for 5 minutes, he probably knows, like, yo, you ain't beating him.
Yeah.
Like,
So now
you don't got it. You don't got it. You're not on that level.
It's like it's like Professor X and Magneto.
It's
like it's not just that they're both like super like strong and talented in there with their own powers, but it's like they're smart as shit and like can do that chess.
And he can break down that whole shit. It's like he knows right away. He's like, yo, and like he's like, nah, the skill levels aren't the same. Like he's got 10 points in here where you only got 7. Like your 7 is not even gonna come close to that. You got Pacquiao and Mayweather sitting there. Like, all right, say they both got 10 skill points. You're like, now it comes out who's gonna outthink him, who's gonna make the first mistake. Like,
and that's where it gets interesting. That's where it gets really interesting with this one, because like, especially with their styles are so. I guess you can actually say complementary in a way,
yeah,
because they are so different.
But Pacquiao throws a lot. They're both fast. Pacquiao throws a lot of punches. Mayweather more defensively conscious. Like,
yeah, Pacquiao will definitely attack. He's
gonna counter punch. He's gonna throw combos. Like, yo, it's gonna be a fight. I think Mayweather's gonna win. As a fighter, I love Mayweather. My favorite fighter. As a person, man, I love Manny Pacquiao. I hate Floyd Mayweather.
Right.
But you know, their personalities aren't fighting. It's their themselves. Like,
yeah.
What do I think it's gonna be? I think Mayweather's skills are gonna show that night. I think Pacquiao's got more heart than him. Whatever, you can say whatever you want. I think what's the name? Skills are gonna show up in that fight. I think Mayweather's gonna win. I think it's gonna be a great fight though. And I think I'm gonna buy that fucking $120 pay-per-view. And pull the ISIS.
It should just keep going up. 100, 105, 120. $230. I don't care. I'm getting it.
At this point now, like, and I think Mayweather knows that too, and that's why the fight's finally happening. He's like, yo, these motherfuckers gonna pay whatever. Like, you see the ticket prices?
No, I saw that it sold out in 14 minutes though, or something like that.
I don't even know if it went on sale, but they were saying that like ticket prices were gonna be between like. I think the cheapest seat you could get there was like $1,000 for like.
I'm sorry, the hotel sold out all the rooms in 14 minutes.
Yo, ringside seats, they're saying like the lower section are gonna be between like 10 and 15,000. That's from them. Like, let alone what scalpers get their hands on that? Like, yo, dude, you're gonna like
they're gonna be.
You're gonna drop your car note on that. Like, like, get rid of your car and then you get a.
You can watch this fight.
My boy went to.
Might be worth it, to be honest.
One of my friends was out in Vegas when Mayweather fought. I think it was Robert Guerrero. One of those fights where, like, dude, like, it's Mayweather Guerrero. Like, you know, Robert Guerrero's not gonna fucking have a chance in there. He's like, I was like, yo, how is he? Yo, he's like, I'm going to the Mayweather fight. I was like, oh, word, no doubt. And he was out there for like a bachelor party, like something. He didn't go out there for that fight, but because he was there and I guess he was winning money or whatever, he's like, yo, I'm gonna get tickets. Yeah, he spent $800 and he sat in the last row. He's like, I'm in the last row of the MGM for $800.
Yeah,
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, dude, you could get the pay-per-view for whatever.
The only way that I would have been okay with that decision if it's like I won $10,000.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that.
Fuck it.
And then at that point,
I could say I was there.
I might have been his first time in Vegas, like first big fight. I get it. That's cool. Like, and I even said years ago, I was like, yo, Pacquiao and Mayweather finally fight. I'm going to that fight. I'll be there live. And then I started taking a break. I was like, nah. I'll pay whatever the pay-per-view is. That's what I'm at now. Whatever it is.
Let's
they
be honest.
know that too now. They know that.
But it's such a better view from watching it on pay-per-view than in the last fucking row anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what?
On a leather fucking lazy boy, and it's awesome. And
you're gonna spend the extra $5 for HD, so it's gonna be great.
Yeah. I'll put all the stops. Go ahead, and charge me $8 for HD. I don't even care.
It's just gonna end up being $800 for the pay-per-view. Like,
right?
It's still better than last row.
Still better than last row, exactly. Like, I still got a couch seat, and my boy will come over and be like, "No, you think you move over, sit in the middle?" Like, no, no.
I love Mayweather's fighting style as well.
I can appreciate that. I don't think you'd be like, oh, he's boring.
No, I like it a lot.
Appreciate
I feel like I'm a defensive fighter as well too. Like I'm rather like, all right, see what you do, and work it out. Obviously, nowhere near as skillful as Mayweather is.
It's more
exactly. Like, and so I like that and stuff. But I think Pacquiao's tough as shit. He hits hard. He's not only fast as fuck, but like aggressively and smart. Not like just like, he's going to stand in front of you and just keep throwing at your head or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He works his angles and everything. He does them fast, and it's
that's why this fight is so interesting for people like me who actually know what they're. I don't want to say like know what they're watching, but like can appreciate the subtleties of fighting too. Like you said before, you watch two black belts rolling, you're like, yo, that's like an art form. Like you watch Mayweather boxing, that's like an art form. Like people that say Mayweather fights are boring, like I don't even think I want to be friends with you anymore. Like I don't want to talk to you. Like I don't care what you had for lunch anymore. Like I retract my previous statement.
Looks like I'm not selling you a ticket to my fight.
Yeah, I didn't buy that. I'm actually sold out.
Let's lower that number of possible people I can sell to now.
Like, take me down. I don't even want the 10% commission. I don't want the $6 off your ticket. Like get out of here. But like I said, like that's just the subtleties and the art form of that fight. This fight is gonna be something else, man.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm also curious to see what the fucking undercard is gonna look like too. Like it better be stacked. They're gonna probably G us and be like, "Yo, you're getting Mayweather Pacquiao." Like, they'll buy dog shit, which is true. You could be like, yeah, no. In this corner we got a Saint Bernard and a 65-year-old man. I got whatever, dude. Mayweather Pacquiao buying it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I would buy that and then not even turn the TV on until 11 o'clock anyway.
Yeah,
so it literally does not matter who they have on the undercard.
Absolutely. And I wonder if they know that and they're gonna use it or they're gonna like actually do the right thing. It all depends on, I guess, them, how much money they want to make. I'm sure they'll fill it up with like their money team fighters.
I was gonna say, being that
his boys.
I wonder who would kind of handle that.
It'll definitely be all their boys. I'm sure. Or Mayweather is his promotion alongside of Top Rank.
That's what I'm thinking.
So it might be like a Top Rank guy. Like, it would be cool to do a whole Top Rank versus the money team card. Make a whole fucking night of it. But they'd be like easy. It took us like 8 years to get Mayweather and Pacquiao. They're like, we're not crossing promotions like that.
And that's another thing with like that kind of brings the element into the fight. Like obviously Mayweather's not known as like a heavy-handed hitter and stuff like that. Rather fragile hands actually.
Right.
But coming off of such a big knockout, I mean, he took some nice rights from Chris and everything.
Yeah.
And seemed okay and this and that, but. I mean, that can really, when you go out like that, man, especially being older, too, like, and it's a cumulative of a lifetime of, I mean, he's spinning some wars, you know what I'm saying?
Now, too, 36, 39.
I was going to say 38, but it could be 39.
One of them's 36, one of them's 39, I think. I forget which one's which. I don't know. And you know what it is, too? Like, but he's got to have in his head, like, Pacquiao got dropped by Marquez. Mayweather beat Marquez pretty easily. And but he only fought him once. Granted, he fought him 4 times. Like, all right, I don't know how much they're thinking about that shit.
I don't think he's thinking about that at all.
I don't think it's crossing his mind. I think at that point, when you've been at that level for that long, you ain't worried about it.
Yeah, and I would say,
especially with his whole persona. If he, I'm sure at that point you have to believe your own. You can't act like that as just an act. After a while, that becomes you. Like, he's definitely that much of a douche.
It's what you do.
Like, Mayweather is definitely that much of a douche now. Like, maybe he wasn't always that much of a douche. He just acted like it. You can't act that long, that good. Like,
sometimes it's like, where, like, art imitates reality or reality imitates art. It's like, it's a blurred point where you're just that douche now.
He's definitely lost in that. He's definitely lost somewhere in there. Absolutely.
But like I said, having said that,
Pacquiao too. Who knows?
Chris. I mean, he looked good in the fight against Chris, though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And it took some. He did get tagged a few times.
He looked
fast. He moved well. I didn't particularly like the way, but that's just his style. Like he hands down a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like stalking around, hands down, and this and that, and
right.
And it made me nervous. I was like,
you do that again. Do that against a fucking big A-level fighter. You might get yourself cracked.
Yeah, but. Like I said, he did walk into a couple rights, and he seemed all right. So, maybe it's not going to be that much of an issue.
It'll definitely be interesting. Definitely be an interesting fight.
Man, now I can't even wait to May. We've been talking about it, and that's the thing. Like that's why I didn't even want to talk about it and get so excited because I feel like something bad is going to happen, and the fight's not going to happen.
Like now we're talking, and I could be sitting here. I've been thinking about this shit for fucking weeks. I talk about everybody, because even non-boxing fans are, yo, Mayweather Pacquiao, And then watch, fucking, yeah, my man got out of the shower too fast. Should have worn sandals. I'm like, yo, make sure. I'm gonna call Freddie Roach and send him a letter like, make sure your boy wears sandals. No, wear shoes in the house. Don't go barefoot. You can slip.
Yeah, you need those non-slip restaurant shoes.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, yeah. 24/7. Like, something stupid is gonna happen. Like, oh, yeah, you got food.
Do you think there was any part of Mayweather that was scared?
Probably. I mean,
yeah, think?
You gotta be a little nervous. You gotta.
I mean, like legitly scared. Like, if he could have avoided to fight him, he would have. Like, been like, you know what?
Yeah, I don't know.
It seemed like, I heard some arguments about it, and it seemed, I gotta say, it seemed like it could have a valid point.
Yeah.
That, you know, it's...
Ideally, I really, realistically, I don't think so. But then again, like, I don't fucking know him, so
yeah.
You know, maybe he's, like, really a mental midget. Like, I also didn't know he couldn't read until 50 fucking put him on the blast. You know, like, that would be a good guy to ask about. I want to ask 50, like, yo, what do you think about this fight? Like, yo,
apparently,
mental midget.
Apparently 50 punched him, like, in his house.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. He heard he fucking decked him. And 50 used to fight or something. I don't know. He's a big dude. He's a lot bigger than Floyd, that's for sure.
And they're both, I could see, like, get into a heated argument and something could happen.
Yeah, they both
I could see him
ego heavy,
50 not giving a shit and throwing down.
Yeah, like, hey, then what are you gonna box me and pull out a heater on you? Like, now what? You know?
And I could see him maybe just getting a punch in. And that's what he said. Like, you know, it was just a hit.
Quick little shot.
Obviously, if they were like, okay, you ready, go. He wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what our friends are for. I'm like, dude, if you guys don't jump in, if you let
Mayweather kick the shit out of me.
Yeah, right. If I fucking snuff Mayweather, if I fucking jab move him, and you guys don't back me up, like, I swear to God, we're not friends.
At least just grab me and run out with me or something.
Y'all are moving out of my mansion, and nobody come back to my house. Never again.
He actually bought Mike Tyson's mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SNS, man, vitamin water.
He was. You know what's crazy? Holy shit! I don't even know where the hell did I hear this. Somebody I knew, like, I guess like their family like lives in Connecticut or whatever, and in that area, and apparently like because there's a nightclub in the house. And, like, it had parties there, and, like their friend's daughter would, like, go to 50 Cent's, like, fucking club parties in his fucking house. Cool. I was like, I'd be like, yo, that's pretty fucking dope. And he would invite, like, everybody over there, like, the whole neighborhood and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
I'd be like, yo, that's kind of fucking nuts, yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad no celebrities will ever move in around here.
Well, I mean, not, like, right where we are, but no, you had, like, El Cool J.
Yeah,
had a place, fucking, like, Busta Rhymes lived out here and shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't Billy Joel still live out here somewhere or some shit?
Oyster Bay, I think.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, you're right. Busta Rhymes goes to the mall. He goes to Roosevelt Field.
Yeah.
I've seen him over there.
I see Lloyd Banks at Red Lobster, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. He's been in there a number of times, and I saw him. Actually, I saw 50 Cent there once, too.
No
this
way.
was actually, you know what was pretty crazy about that? It was when they were, like, really on top of everything, 50 Cent and Jr. and all that.
Right.
And all of them were there. Yeah, the whole shit. They were shooting a video somewhere right around there. I don't know how close it was.
Red Lobster.
But they all fucking ate there and shit.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I slipped in my boy's demo and shit. It wasn't even a real demo. It just happened to be like the only CD that was in my car at the time.
Yeah.
But it was like I got it and fucking.
That's like another. There's another Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Did you get it? Did you get it?
Did you get a chance to listen?
Yeah, I was gonna listen to it.
That's another movie that is. I think might be underrated too. It's really fucking funny, yeah.
Top five movies.
It's really funny.
Yeah, Pineapple Express. Those two, like
Pineapple Express, I didn't like as much.
Dude, if either one of those movies is on, I'm watching it.
Nah, I can skip that one. Although Forgetting Sarah Marshall, I do tend to watch every time it's on.
Movie.
Pineapple Express, There were a couple of funny parts. And to me, one of the funniest parts when he goes to kick out the window and his fucking gets stuck in the thing. I thought that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
but overall, I thought that one was kind of stupid. And another one that I don't know is getting so hyped up, but the fucking interview sucked.
Oh yeah,
I thought that shit sucked. Yeah,
it was alright. I laughed.
I mean, yeah, there was a funny part or two in it, but overall, that was not a good movie.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Like,
you know what I liked? What I thought was underrated? Well, maybe only because I wasn't expecting much. Fucking Hot Tub Time Machine.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious. That was hilarious.
I gotta see the second one. I heard it's not as good as the first one.
It's obviously not going to be as good.
Yeah,
like,
I heard it's so funny though.
But I went into Hot Tub Time Machine thinking like, I can't believe I'm about to watch this.
Absolutely.
And then I was like, holy shit, this was actually a pretty good movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was really funny.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah. I might have to check that one out again though, because sometimes it happens where it's like you're like, yo, yeah, that shit was really funny, but you haven't seen it in like 5 years, and you go back and you're like, oh
yeah,
wait,
not really.
Like, you know what? This might even sound sacrilegious, but Anchorman,
yeah,
funny as fuck when I first saw it. I watch it now and I'm like, yeah, there's still some funny parts, but
Anchorman 2, even more meh.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll say on the reverse end of that, opposite spectrum. Saving Silverman.
Oh yeah,
With Jack Black.
I feel like that's almost like a classic.
Yeah,
like a
absolutely.
Type of...
Absolutely. Dude, saw it in the theater, I was like, nah, not crazy about it. Watched it at home in my own house, like, this movie's hilarious. I know, like, every fucking line of that.
Yeah, I was
like, I can't believe I was like, why did I not like this on first watch? That was
sometimes it's who you're with, too. You know what I'm saying? If you're with people that don't have that, aren't going to find it funny, or don't have that sense of humor, too, or something like that.
Yeah, you know what, that's why
and other people aren't laughing with you, like... You're like, what the fuck? Like,
that's why I'm more of a watch the bootleg at my house kind of guy. I guess because depending on the theater crowd, like I like to laugh at shit that I guess might be inappropriate. So like if no one else is laughing, I'll feel like a dick. Like I'm the only one laughing. Like whereas that'll take away from a movie where I'm like, I thought it was funny, but I guess it's not that funny because no one's laughing. You're like, I'm watching at home, like that movie was awesome. That movie was hilarious.
It's weird how sometimes too, like. Similar movies that could be considered the same type of stupid. Like you could put Anchorman, The Interview, and like Dumb and Dumber in the same category of stupid comedies.
Right.
Yet Dumb and Dumber is always fucking funny.
Yeah.
Anchorman hit great and then kind of dies off. Interview sucked all the way around, in my opinion. So it's like, but they can all be thrown in that same thing of like stupid comedies, you know.
Right.
But like. They could just be viewed different. Like Dumb and Dumber is it's like a fucking classic. Like that shit is hilarious.
Absolute classic.
Like I saw it as a kid, thought it was funny. Saw it as an adult, and I was like, this is still pretty fucking good. Like it holds up, and it's still pretty funny.
Absolutely.
You know. I didn't see the second one because I'm just like,
I
don't want to ruin it for me.
I won't do it. Yeah, too many childhood memories. I'm not gonna flush those away with the second one.
And one of the ones that I saw that I remember, I thought was real funny when I saw it. It's crazy because. It wasn't even like 5 years later type thing. It was like a week later. Like I saw it in the theater, Liar Liar. Thought it was hilarious. I was like, I told a friend about it or whoever. I'm like, oh yeah, it's real funny. I'll go see it with you again. Fine, cool. Went to go see it like the next week, and I thought it sucked. I actually thought it sucked. Wow. I was like, yeah, this movie's not even that good at all. Yeah, I was like, I don't even know how that happens. Yeah. Like how like 1 week I'm like, yo, this movie's hilarious, and then the next week I'm like, I liked this movie. Is there a way I can get my money back for this one? This shit sucks.
Like, dude, I saw this already.
I don't know how I did that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking. That movie was alright. It wasn't great. It was no Ace Ventura.
I was gonna say that's another one that's stupid as shit, but it's fucking good. And like, it holds up more than like. It's real like kind of specialized if you think about it. You know what I'm saying? He's like a certain type of character. Yeah. And it's like certain like catchphrases and stuff that worked for that time, right?
But that was a movie that you could watch it as a kid and laugh your ass off, and then you watch it like 10 years later, and you're like. There's so many more dirty jokes in this movie that I didn't get. Like, I was laughing back then, but I didn't get it the way I do now. Like, now this is fucking even more funny, you know?
But it's like how that, but also, and like, but the way that character is, like, it still works for you, right? Yeah. But it's something like I feel like Pauly Shore has that same type of character where he's like, he's a weird character, right? But you might have liked it back then. If you watch it now, it just does not hold up.
Yeah,
like Casino Man is still kind of an alright movie, but his parts in it, you're like, who does that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not a big Pauly Shore. It's just his voice. I don't get it. And like he's probably a cool dude. Like I heard him on somebody's podcast, and he was alright.
I listened to him pretty recently. Actually, he was on the Nerdist.
Yeah, I listened to that one.
Yeah, he seems like a cool ass dude.
He seemed cool.
You know what I'm saying? His backstory is actually pretty awesome as well.
Yeah.
Like his mom was the owner of the comedy store,
which is cool.
Yeah, which is.
I had no idea. I didn't put two and two together.
Yeah, no.
I heard people talk about it, like Mitzi. I didn't know that Mitzi Shore is fucking.
Yeah, I didn't know it was. Mom. Yeah, exactly.
But his fucking voice, like I don't know, sometimes it just drives me nuts. It's like one of those things. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I mean.
Son-in-law, I'm like, no, shut up.
Yeah, I can't say I remember. The only one I really remember is Encino Man.
Biodome, I hate him. Biodome, I remember. It was a good movie, funny. Liked it as a kid. Can't watch it ever.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
can't watch it because
I liked it then too.
And what's his Baldwin? Not Alex. What was the other one? Stephen Baldwin. Yeah. Oh, fucking idiot.
I liked I remember liking In the Army Now when it came out too. I thought that was good. But I know if I watched it now, I'd be like, what the fuck? Like what? What kind of childhood did you have? You like this shit?
Right. Like, you loser. I'd go back and beat up 8-year-old me's ass.
But what's so weird about that, I specifically remember not liking his character, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed a number of his movies, but I never liked his character.
Yeah, I think he's got a voice that everybody's going to hate. Yeah,
weird.
If I was him, I would have turned mute. I would have been a fucking Buddhist monk. I'd be like, nah, I don't talk. I took a vow of silence. Because I hate my fucking voice.
Yeah, and it's weird, too. He's fucking 46 now. Sounds the exact same. Probably looks the exact same too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, it's
probably
fucking
like years of
22
abuse
years
on it.
old.
Probably got a wrinkled ass skin from like fucking years of doing crazy cracked out shit. I don't know. Who knows? I'm judging.
I wonder how.
There's no basis for any of that. By the way,
I'm just talking shit.
Yeah, me hating.
I wonder how like Steve-O's gonna look like at 46.
Yo,
if he makes it to 46.
I don't know, man. That guy's done some stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's talking about, and you're like, and that's actually kind of funny, like, especially coming from someone who fights for a living. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Like, and just see how like some fighters when they're older, like how they are.
Oh yeah, look at he's got the
but,
shakes and all that.
You know,
like he got the Parkinson's pretty bad.
But then you look at someone like Steve-O and be like, I don't know, man, that guy pushes himself through some shit.
Right? Yeah, like dude, I mean, what he's doing to his brain has got to be a lot worse. Like repeated concussive blows to the head. You know, it's got to be worse. I mean, but then you got to think, what about guys like Tyson that were doing fucking crazy drugs on their brain and getting crazy hits to their brain, like. What's he? You know, I mean, he's doing all right though. He's old now. He's old. He's been out of the game for a long time. Where he still seems like he's crazy. Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, not any more particularly crazy than you would imagine him.
Oh yeah, he doesn't. The thing is that he's like, again, like he seems like he can separate himself from the moment, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he can take a deep breath and look at it and like, okay. 15 years ago, I would have already been in jail for killing this guy.
Right.
And right now, I can be like, don't do that. Yeah. I can tell myself not to do that.
I want to kill this fucking moron, but I won't.
Did you see that one, the more kind of recent thing that he was on, like, some TV interview, I think in, like, Canada, and the guy's like, so you're meeting with whatever the mayor was, or governor, or whoever it was, Ford, the dude who got caught with, like, doing the blow and all that shit, smoking crack. So, like, I don't know if this was before or after the crack thing. I want to say it was before, but I'm not sure. So he's like, oh, you're here to... You're meeting with the mayor or the governor, whatever the fuck he is. He's like, do you think being a convicted rapist would be a negative thing on his for the voters and stuff? And Tyson just looks at the guy and goes, you know, you're a real piece of shit.
Yeah,
and the guy's like,
I saw
this is live TV.
What are you, an asshole?
He's like, this is live TV. He's like, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
And like, there's a part of you that's like, oh shit, this is where he snaps.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you're like, oh, this is where, like, especially seeing everything that I've seen, like the documentary, this and that, and feeling like getting a feel for the guy, like, this might be where he breaks all that, like almost like someone in AA who was like 12 years sober and is about to have that first shot.
Like grabs a bottle of Jack. He didn't even pull a shot glass. He just pours the bottle.
Exactly. It's not going to start small. It's going to start with him killing someone on live TV. Like, that's what...
I could see it. Absolutely, I could see it. But I don't think that guy would have got it out of that guy. Who the fuck is that guy? Yeah, like, it was.
But it was just that you don't know. Like He had that point where it's like you didn't even think he would just say that.
Well, you know what? Because Tyson got that crazy where he got like that wild card. Like you take a homeless guy in the subway that's like talking to himself. You're like, yo, is this guy gonna just like bug out and lose it right now? Like he's a wild card. Like you get something like that. Like you kind of on your toes. I don't care who you are. Like nah, dude, I don't care. From you be born and raised in the city, big project your whole life, and you see a guy talking like. Yeah, I don't care who you are.
You're a little half circle with your walk around.
You got like fists clenched in your pocket, like yo, this guy goes crazy. I'm gonna just jack him once. Like you've already thought about it twice since you've been on this train. You know, like, but that's the same with Tyson. Like this guy's a wild card. He just might fucking lose. Like that guy's news interview was probably like he had to shit his pants before he asked the question. Like maybe he's gonna fucking snap. Like is this guy gonna fucking snap and just kill me? Like is he gonna hit me? Like. You know, I'm just gonna go for it.
I gotta give the guy credit.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for it.
Just where like his voice didn't even change. He was like, Mike, we're on live TV. He's like, what are you gonna do about it? He's like, okay, so that he tried to like change the subject type of thing. Like it wasn't like take his mic off and leave or something. I gotta say, he stayed pretty well composed. I gotta give him credit for that.
Yeah, like, I would have been like, yo, dude, this guy's a
he might have shit his pants.
Like, you want to back up a little bit, like right now, take 2 steps back, think about what just happened.
He might have shit himself, and he did a really professional way of covering it up and not letting anybody know.
Poker face, yeah. No, I give you that. Yeah, it's a good point. He definitely didn't jump. I would have fucking took flight. I would have ran.
Yeah,
way too much of a dangerous wild card. You're like, I'm not. Yeah, no. He's fucking crazy, and he's the heavyweight champion of the world.
There was speaking of, since we just happened to be talking about these two people, Steve-O took a punch from Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah.
After one of the roasts.
On the Comedy Central roast.
Technically it wasn't a punch. He definitely like just dove into it.
Yeah.
So even
But dude,
look,
who
even
fought
Steve-O knows.
Butterbean
Even
in the
Steve-O
store
knows.
in the movie?
Oh, that was Knoxville.
That was Knoxville. Dude,
Yeah.
those were some big punches.
Yeah, he's another one, yo. Where,
dude.
and you think about it, like, when they did, like, what was it, Jackass 3 or whatever, like, at that point, they hadn't done one for a while, right? They're already all super mega rich, especially when you think about, maybe not all mega rich, but Johnny Vic Knoxville is way rich enough.
Him and Bam and
he was doing,
Steve-O, they didn't have to do that.
He was doing real movies. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right,
exactly.
He's in the ring
He
already.
didn't need to do
He's
that
a star.
stuff.
You're about Hollywood. You're not. You're
like
not,
how we're talking
not,
about, like, not, like, you shouldn't fight if you don't love doing it. That's the same type of thing. Like, you could tell they love doing that crazy shit.
Absolutely.
Because he didn't need to do it.
Absolutely. Yo, you could have told, I guarantee you that any of those guys, even after they made 3 movies and millions of dollars, and, like, no camera on at all, like, he's chilling with his boys and be like, yo, dude, fucking get in that shopping cart. Let me toss you one thing. He'd be like, alright, yo, fuck it, let's do it. And he'd hop in the shopping cart and do, like, the old Jackass shit.
Because
like,
that's exactly what it was. That's
shit.
what they were doing. Like, that's how it all started. It's like, listen, if video cameras were never invented, this is the type of shit we were just doing in everyday life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's like, what was fun for them and
for
enjoyable.
them to be millionaires off that is like, hey man, American dream, bro. Yes.
Yeah.
And like that's fucked up. That's like a she would look at like that's an American dream. Like well, you know, in a way.
Yeah, because you can
you don't
from
have
nothing.
To be, it has to be like garbage car, shopping cart, you know, flying around.
Listen, it could be used dildos.
Yeah, it could be used dildos. That could be your American dream. Like, yo, dude, I got a fucking website.
If you're gonna make it somewhere, you could do it here. Like, that's what you can do.
Bro, I went on Squarespace. I got an official website. It's fucking awesome. It sells used dildos.
I gotta say,
I'm living the American
They should
dream.
have used Squarespace. Their website looks a little outdated.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
It's not bad. It's just,
pricey.
You know what?
Pricey stuff.
You talk about Tyson doing drugs and getting hit in the head. It's kind of funny because like one of the treatments they're using for like getting hit in the head a lot is like
mushrooms and acid.
It's like it's psilocybin and like LSD and shit.
I heard about that.
And MDMA for depression that is can be caused from head trauma. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
I heard about that too, and it's pretty cool. Hey man, whatever works. Like there's a lot of shit that they're definitely just like sweeping under the rug. Like, don't just do what we say. Don't bother. Who knows what's actually gonna come out of that? But yeah, I guess you never know.
The biggest thing is definitely the way like we just somehow get into this all the time, I guess. But like just the way like the marijuana laws, like we were talking about in Alaska and stuff,
right?
Like how they're finally coming around and legalizing stuff. It's because they demonized that for so long, and everybody now knows that it was so bullshit, everything they said about it. So it's like, well, what else were you bullshitting about?
Right, exactly.
Because this is not even a big subject to bullshit about. Like, there was actually really no reason to bullshit about it, if you think about it.
Plant, dude. Like,
you know?
What are you talking about other shit?
So, with more serious stuff, what kind of bullshitting are you doing?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what I think is funny about that, too? Is, like, after that whole Nick Diaz and Anderson Silva thing, where Nick Diaz failed for the weed test, like, alright, yeah,
Who didn't see that coming?
Right, yeah, absolutely. It's like his 7th time. Like, they do it with, like, I get it. With performance-enhancing drugs, like, yo, it's dangerous because you might kill somebody in the ring. Like, you're going to hand-to-hand combat, like, you could kill somebody in the ring, and, you don't go to jail for that. Like, that's part of the game. Like, that's the idea. The idea is to kill somebody.
Well, it's not the idea is not to kill somebody,
obviously. Oh, yeah.
But I wonder if...
I want to knock you unconscious.
Yeah.
That's the idea. The ultimate goal for
I want to kill you for a little bit.
Yeah, I want to hit you so hard that I disconnect you from your consciousness. Like,
but just for a little while.
Yeah, temporarily, of course. You don't want to
shoot.
We'll
put it on hiatus.
But like now, Nick Diaz he's got a prescription card for marijuana in California. So
but
that's the doctors give him that. Like, and even if it wasn't California, UFC bans it, so it wouldn't have happened. But let's just say like, all right, dude, he's a fucking I don't know, he's got high blood pressure and he takes like Provocol for the lower. Like, I'm just made up examples, just like the only thing I can think of that they prescribe you some sort of medicine. If like Provocol was banned by the UFC, like, you'd be like, oh shit, well I'm gonna fight for this main event title fight for a shit ton of money. Like, I'm gonna not take my Provocol. I'm like, your blood pressure raises and you have a heart attack and you die. Like, what happens when somebody like sues the UFC because they got sick, they couldn't smoke weed, they're prescribed weed. I won't call it weed, I'll call it marijuana in that case, because it's medically prescribed drugs. I couldn't take my pharmaceutically prescribed drugs because you wouldn't let me make a living and take my medication, and now I got fucked up because of it. Like, that's gonna be interesting, and that's coming soon because it's legal in so many states now. Like, they haven't had that problem because whatever has been legal in California for what 2-3 years.
It's so funny that Nevada wasn't one of the first states to legalize
right?
it. If you think about it,
Weird, yeah, absolutely. Like Sin City, really,
yeah,
Sin City,
exactly.
you guys didn't come around, and like that's gonna be something that's gonna be a pressing issue in like 5 years.
That's an interesting point, definitely. Or like if they had some type of substance that was banned. I mean, you could think the TRT one is actually a pretty good example of it too.
Yeah,
you know what
that's
I'm saying?
true. Like, what if that really like causes like Vito Belmont to be all fucked up now? You know who had that? Carol Parisian. He tested positive for like barbiturates or whatever. He was taking Xanax, but he was prescribed them by a psychologist because he has like super high anxiety. Like, what happens if he was like, oh shit, and like he just tested positive and whatever? They're like, all right, yo, we're gonna kick you out, like, because you're getting old anyways. Well, what happens if it was like, nah, dude, I'm really gonna make a run for it, making a title run. I'm not gonna take my Xanax anymore. Like, fuck it. And then he had like a super panic attack. He just like freaked, like shot up a school, or God forbid, or he had a panic attack.
Yeah,
and
or just like
killed
hung himself or something. Yeah,
maybe he wouldn't like hurt a school because that's fucked up. Me reaching again.
It takes a lot of effort.
Yeah. Maybe he just hurt himself, But whatever, like, say something fucking bad happened because he was like, yeah, I just want to fight and make a living and shit. Like, that's how I make my living. That would be like a huge deal, man. That'd be like, yo, UFC, like, you gotta chill, you gotta like recognize your shit. Like, people that are like recreationally doing like, all right, John Jones is doing blow, like, yeah, that's fucked up. Like, oh, we'll ban you for that, we're gonna fine you for that because there's no medical advantage for that. But let's say like, you went to get teeth pulled and they fucking use whatever, you give you Oxycontin.
Some type of painkiller.
They give you Oxycontin to heal your fucking pulled tooth. And the next day, like, oh, no, dude, you test positive for opiates. You're out. You're out of the UFC. You forfeit your belt. You're like, no, dude, I got a fucking tooth pulled. I wasn't, like, partying on the weekend. I was getting fucking surgery.
I mean, I guess you can have a doctor's note. You know what I'm saying? Be like, yeah, I prescribed him this for this.
Dude, like, Nick Diaz got his doctor's note right there. Like,
but that was also
he's got high anxiety.
But I mean, we're obviously picking apart an example that's not that's a hypothetical. But if it was like a tooth something, it's like you're not gonna be fighting in the next month anyway.
Yeah, good point.
So it probably wouldn't be in your system. It would be off season type of thing.
Right.
That is a real interesting point. You know what I'm saying? Like how they would handle that if something.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
If something bad happened.
Everybody sues everybody nowadays. This is 2015 America. Like, some shit's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna get sued for that. That's gonna happen.
I was thinking about it kind of like the flip side. Like, what if somebody was on some type of p.e.d. or something like that
and fucking
kill somebody? And
then like you cheated to get such an advantage.
And then you ended up killing someone. Like,
do you go to jail for that?
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh man, I like that. That's crazy, dude.
Like that one gets really iffy too. Like, ooh, like what do they do when that happens? Because like, if somebody
could definitely happen.
If it was like, I guess just two regular fighters or whatever, and someone died in there. I mean, they basically chalk it up to, well, it could happen.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Shitty luck.
But now if you're cheating with a performance enhancer or something like that, and you do it. Ooh,
yo, you ready for this crazy? I'm gonna throw the fucking curveball at this thing, and check this out. The guy chokes him out, a rear naked choke, and he chokes him unconscious, and the guy dies. Now, the referee should have stopped it earlier, and the guy tested positive for TRT. He had so much testosterone going that he was able to squeeze him, and his rage was going. He didn't kick in with the tap, and the referee was late. Now who gets sued? Everybody's suing everybody. UFC, bad referee, your referee training, you getting sued. You took p.e.d.s, you're getting sued. Everybody's going to jail.
That's why without a doubt, I feel without a doubt, if you're going to referee any type of fight, you should have some type of experience in
or training.
Well, they do have training, but you mean like training in the sport.
Doing something. Like,
I don't mean you have to. You don't have to be an ex-pro, but you have. I would feel like you should have some type of training in
that's what, either
maybe an amateur fights or something.
I think it was like Rogan or one of those guys talking about like, get choked out once before you're a referee. Like before you referee a jiu-jitsu contest, like get choked contest so you know what to look for. Like, oh shit, that's what it looks for. Like, if a guy's in that move, like, oh, that's him passing out. Yep, and that's a pass out.
You know how I feel about that too?
Get knocked out in box, like, all right, now he got up. Now watch his feet. Like, all right, dude, enough's enough. I've been there before. I know what it's like. When your legs start doing that, like, dude, you can't fucking stand up. You're done. And I'm not just guessing, like, oh, no, he's probably done. Or, like, or in worst case, that's in the best case scenario. The worst case scenario is like, nah, dude, I think he's fine. Like, no, dude, that guy's not fine. Stop. And then he gets hit like 6 more times, and now he's, like, brain damage, I'm
a little iffy on the choking out one, because it's like, it's like they have the option to tap, right? The guy didn't tap, and I mean, you should be able to tell when he's out. So yeah, you have to fight then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
maybe it's more of like you need to see that guy somebody get tapped out in that move.
No, I mean, like, you can definitely choke out the ref. That's fine. Like, he should have been choked out at some point in his life. I'm totally fine. I'm totally fine with that.
Most of them are dicks anyway.
I just don't know how much blame on the ref you can give for someone getting choked out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, good point. You guys should have tapped.
Like, obviously, if the guy's out for, and you can count it, like, on the replay, he's out for 30 seconds, then that's a problem.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? But if the guy goes out, and then, like, the ref is right there, sees for a second, and, you know, taps, like, they should be able to... I don't know, the ref should be allowed to give a nudge. You know, like the old school WWF, like hold up the arm and
like drop. Maybe even you give like a little palm tickle, like a little you know, give you like a creepy
reach around.
Maybe like shake your hand, like do something creepy, like what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Give me like a little something, like see if he moves his hand, like opens his eye, like yeah, you're right, bro. Give him a little tap, little shoulder tap, little scratch, like yeah.
So I think that they should be able to like poke him something, or at least, I don't know, say
ask
something,
him,
be like, hey.
You good? You good?
Yo.
Give me something. Like nothing? Alright, he's out.
Because I was wondering, because I heard him talking about it recently, too, on one of them, and I thought they were talking about the, what the fuck's his name? Koscheck getting choked out.
Yeah, he got choked out bad, like he was like, puking in his mouth. Just so funny picture.
Yeah, it was a weird looking one. I mean, yeah, when you see someone's eye rolls back, that's different, but I remember, when I watched it, I didn't see it. Like, the whole time, I was like, oh, he might get out. He could not get out. He might go to sleep. I wasn't sure what was happening. I think he tapped, maybe. It was hard for me to tell. I mean, obviously, I'm not right on top of it.
Right.
But I paid the extra $5 for HD, so I felt I had a really good view.
Yeah, it's always worth. And everybody, you know, it's always like in hindsight. I remember like watching. I watch like UFC knockouts or something, like even or any boxing. Oh no, it's usually UFC. It'd be MMA. I'll be watching like with my father, who's not a casual fan. Like he's just watching it. You're like, oh yeah, it's on TV. Like it'd be on like SNY or whatever. And you see a guy get like dropped with the right hand. They gotta follow him down to the mat and hit him like, "Boy, that's 4 more." Where's I was like, "Yo, it takes the referee a minute to get there." Like, yo, the dudes are gonna get hit 4 times. Like, but at least he's already out. He's already unconscious. Like,
and you see them. They dive in there. Like
he's not gonna kill him. Like
they go to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like they're
is it dangerous? Yeah, absolutely. It's fucking dangerous. But I think like worse than that, they say at least, and this is probably people that are a lot smarter than me. Like, if you get dropped in boxing. You get 10 seconds to get up, get your legs back. You get dropped again, you get hit in the head. They say like those repeated blows where like you come back, you go out. You come back, you go out. They say that's a lot worse. Like you go out, I hit you 3 times when you're down and it's over. Like they say it is. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard that. I've definitely heard that where it's like accumulative and
some of those
that's bad.
Brutal, dude. You see a guy knocked out, he's out cold. You see like his face bounces on the floor. Like, ooh.
Yeah, no, that's definitely not good.
Yeah, but MMA's nuts. I could never do that.
It's also where like. You know what? You could have a career, you know, or whatever, like at the beginning of your MMA career, you could have 5, 6, 7 fights deep where you don't get hit at all. You know what I'm saying? There are people that don't get out of the first round because they're just knocking the people the fuck out.
Always choking somebody out or something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you could be taking less damage that way over the course of time. You're usually not into like, I mean, you know, there are amateur fighters with 100 fucking fights in boxing. You know what I'm saying?
There's guys with 450 amateur fights.
Like that's ridiculous. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's just when you think of numbers, but like in MMA, they might have 4 or 5 amateur fights, and maybe...
How many fights does Chris Weidman have? He's the fucking UFC middleweight champion of the world. Was he like 11-0?
Randy Couture is like 60 years old, and his combined MMA record is like maybe 30 fights.
Yeah.
Maybe. And he was doing it for way longer than most people are going up for years and years and years.
John Jones, like, you look at John Jones and Weidman together are like, they have less fights than Mayweather does. And that's two world champions versus 1 world champion.
Yeah.
And they're all like, even in perfection age too, and like how long they've been doing this fucking, I don't know, that's nuts.
So the potential to take less damage, I think, is there, but there's also the fact that it only takes 1 time.
Right.
And it's so crazy. Like I was listening to some, what was the doctor's name? I want to remember this. I'm not going to. I'm not even going to put out a fake name because I don't know what it might have been. I can't even take a guess. But he's an expert on head trauma and shit. And they were saying, like, yeah, it could be, like, you could be jet skiing and just the repeated bump, and it might not even show itself till, like, 10 years later, like, the effects. Now, obviously, that's an extreme case, but it's, like, the potential is there.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Your brain is still bouncing, regardless.
It's fucking nuts when you think about it. And, like, it sucks because, like, I hear stuff like that, and you know, there's all this data and shit and all this other crap, and like it's all this shit to back it up. And it's like, yo, but I like fighting. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh yeah, I know that could happen, I guess, but I really like doing it.
I like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, like I was saying before, I'm like, yeah, I would have
It's-
done it for free. I'm fucking going in there like, I guess I don't want to sound like one of those people. Oh, how macho am I? You know, like, it's potentially
totally
you're
not that.
putting your life on the line potentially
Yeah.
for like $1,000 plus 10% of your ticket sales. Like, oh, you know
It's
what?
not, again, as career path for something that you don't really, really, really love, it's not the
you
one
gotta,
to
you
do.
gotta like it, exactly.
You're-
I think, yo, dude, you know, you could have been like a fucking dentist, or you could have been like a house painter. There's no,
I mean,
zero risk of head trauma in the cubicle office world
there's literally
with
zero.
401k.
Yeah, right.
Like, do you like fucking stacking data
But
in
it's
a
like what
spreadsheet?
you
You know, like
you like,
you can do spreadsheets if you love it. Like, I don't know, I don't love spreadsheets. I like punching people in the face.
right? I'm in that weird middle ground of it where it's like I'm never gonna be a pro fighter, right? Like that's not gonna happen anymore. Like, there's no chance of that. But I really love training and doing it. I like sparring with people and stuff and this and that.
That's fucking fun. It's
So
awesome.
like I don't know what's crazy. Like so I don't know what's crazier. Like the professional fighter who's doing that, putting everything on the line and stuff, and doing it every single day to make a
or the
living.
dude who's not even getting paid and he's still
Never
doing
gonna
it.
get paid.
He's still
And
doing
like,
it every single day or every
or
other
once
day.
even if it's just once a week. Even if it's just once a week, you're like, but you're never gonna pay for that, and just one punch could fuck you up.
Yeah, like, dude, it's
You know
that
what I'm
much
saying?
fun.
Like,
You sure I will do it.
exactly.
You know what?
Kinda, yeah, it is that
When
much
you
fun.
think
It
about
really is.
Is it worth it? My answer for that, fucking yes. Because you know what? People are gonna go out and buy a motorcycle and ride a motorcycle. Like, yo, dude, you know how much safer you are in a car? You have fucking double the wheels, bro.
I talk shit to all my friends who get motorcycles.
Oh yeah,
I think
like,
they're dumb as
dude,
fuck.
you dumb? Like, you're gonna fall off that shit.
And I never thought about it where they could just be like, dude, you get hit in the head for shits and giggles.
I know they're
For
like,
shits
you know how much fucking fun it is to ride a motorcycle? I'm like, well, no, I don't have one. I'm like, well, exactly. You don't fucking know. Like, you know how much fun it is to fucking hit somebody in the face? Like, get in there and spar for a couple rounds? Like, no, I don't. But it probably is about as fun as riding a motorcycle. I'm like, shit, you know what? You're right. Fuck.
Yeah. And then you just killed every argument you could ever have with them again.
Absolutely. And then you're like, all right, yeah, we just agree to disagree, man.
There was,
we'll do our thing.
There was a point where
Don't jet ski though. That's just crazy. The bouncing.
Yeah, right.
The wave bouncing.
Same thing with soccer players, heading the ball all the time.
Don't
and stuff.
headbutt that ball. Whatever you do. Play baseball.
I did think about getting a motorcycle once. So a bunch of my friends do have one, and I went riding with them. I was the only one who didn't have one, so I had to ride bitch. Whatever, it happens. And I was like, it was still kind of fun.
Four nuts, two wheels.
What are you gonna do? But it was still kind of fun. I'm like, and then since they all had one, I was like, well, I don't want to keep riding here. You know what I'm saying? So like, I was like, oh, maybe I'll think of getting one. And so my friend at the time was like, well, have you ever driven one? I was like, no. He's like, well, yeah, try it out. He just gives me his bike.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you mean try it out? He's like, yeah, it's just. He's like, it's like your car. You have a 5-speed. I mean, here's your clutch. Da 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 da. And I'm like, okay. So we're in the back in the parking lot of this mall. This is when I lived in Newburgh. So this is upstate.
Right.
Newburgh Mall. I'm in the back of the mall there, big parking lot. And he gives me the helmet. He's like, get on. He's like, all right, just tell me what everything does. He's like, rev this, let go when you want to go, blah blah blah. We don't go over turning at all. So I just go and I'm off. I just fucking the fucking thing takes off.
Yeah,
I go straight and I'm like, I have not a clue on how to stop this thing or turn the thing, and I go straight into a fucking a Denali, into the side of a Denali.
Man.
Hit the side of it, fly over the handlebars. My legs get stuck on the handlebars. It wasn't like a fucking crotch rocket, but it was like a Honda bike. So like it had handlebars, but it wasn't a dirt bike. It was a motorcycle, but it was like that type of setup though. You know what I'm saying? Definitely that type of setup. So I had like handlebars and stuff. So like my legs got stuck on the handlebars, but the rest of me hit the fucking truck. And I was done. I fell off that fucking thing.
Never again.
My friend came running over, took the bike and left. I ran back to my car, and with the helmet on still, got in my car and left. My other friend that was with us got on his bike and fucking left. We all met back at his house. Never again.
Never again.
I was like, well, looks like I'm not getting a motorcycle.
But you see that? Let me ask you the same question. Your boy comes to the gym. That same kid that let you ride his motorcycle. He's like, yo, I want to do this shit. I want to do this kickboxing shit. And you're like, all right, yo, ball my gloves, my headgear. And you kick him in the fucking head. And he gets dropped, knocked out from a head kick. I bet you any amount of money, he'd be like, yeah, I'm never fucking coming down here again. I'm never training again. This sucks. It'd be the same thing, just different.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's the exact parallel without a doubt.
That's
it's like
funny.
I was like, yeah, I got on the bike for the first day and I fucked it up and That's not something I was good at.
Yeah.
If he got into the ring the
I
first
had
day, he would get fucked up too.
aim at ever riding again. I'm a fucking car guy. That's it. Done. That kid gets kicked in the face. Like, you know what, dude? I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter. That's it. I'll just ride a bike.
Yeah.
I'm a bike rider. I don't fucking fight.
That could very well be it. It's so weird. It feels weird because I feel like in every other aspect of my life, I am not that I'm not that fighter type, because you can look at it like, you know, I'm very like entrepreneurial, so you can look at that as being a fighter type. You know what I'm saying? Like making your own way type thing. But I'm not a confrontational person.
I'm not confrontational.
There you go.
I let a lot of shit slide. I'm cool with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Like, if someone's like, oh, I never get in a fight. Like traffic, like people are like, yeah, I cut you out. Like, dude, you see, obviously my friends like freaking out, veins popping out of their neck, like, you fucking asshole. Like, dude, yeah, like, all right, whatever. You want? Oh yeah, no, you first. Like, I'd rather make a stupid, smart ass comment and just sit in my car. I don't really care. Yeah. But something about again that, you know, I like to prove people wrong too, though. Like, you get in a ring and like this guy thinks he's so cool right now. Like, I'm gonna fucking punch you right in the mouth. Like, that. You're not so fucking cool anymore, huh? Like, let me hear you make a noise. And I'm like, woo.
I like when they're fucking trying to put on the mean mug real well, you know what I mean? And I'm in there. I'm practically laughing. I'm you know, it's so.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love that feeling too, without a doubt. But it's just so weird that's the feeling I like. When like in every other aspect, I'm like,
just
I'll be the pacifist, you know, like the very pacifist. I'm like, I'm good.
Whatever, dude, you first. Whatever. Because even like if like you get on a line, you're like, I was definitely on line before. I'm not gonna be like, whoa, dude. Yeah. End the line. I'm like, oh, whatever, dude. You're that much of a rush, man. You first. I don't give a shit.
I'm like, oh, so that's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's how we're doing over here. Like, fuck a line, right? Who needs one of those? Like, and like that might bother 90% of the people. I mean, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, it's so weird. And I see that.
I turn the other cheek so much in boxing. I'm like, no, fuck that. I turn the other cheek. Like,
I see that a lot with martial artists and fighters, and you know, a lot of them are like that.
Outside the ring, most people are like the nicest people you could possibly fucking meet.
It has to be because doing that every day or whatever, however often you trade, you're releasing all the stress. Like, you also know that like no one's invincible. You get checked, you get hit. You know what I'm saying? So like you're getting checked all the time. You know what I'm saying? If you thought you were a big mouth, like
check
a badass dude, door like quick. You're gonna get checked. So now in the real world, you like have perspective in all of it, and you know where shit can go. You know how stuff. You're like, this isn't that serious at all. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
the best. People like,
there's no reason to get worked up over that.
Yeah, like, that didn't bother you. Like, I don't know. I was like, I punched somebody in the face like 4 days a week.
It's like 3 minutes ago. I just came.
I was like, I punched something in the face yesterday. I was like, I don't know. I'm not really that mad that he took me an extra 6 minutes to drive home today. Like.
And guess what? I'll actually be able to go punch somebody later today. So I'll think about it then. Maybe I'll think about it then.
In another 20 minutes, I'll just go hit something again. Maybe I'll think about it. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Yeah.
Like, it might just be over by then. I don't know. That's fucking funny.
Yeah. It's like, it's just the way everyone is.
Yeah, man.
And we hit our 3 hours. What did I tell you, man? I told you, like, some people come here and they're like, what do we do, like an hour? I'm like, yeah, about that, you know, sometimes. I'm like, no more than 3, and every time I say that, people are like, 3 hours? And I'm like, dude, you'll be surprised. It just fucking goes.
I'm a podcast fan, I'm a listener, so I get it.
And
how it works.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we finally were able to do this.
Absolutely, 100%, man.
In about 2 months, we'll try to do another one. Because I know it's about how long it'll take.
Plan about 2 months of talking beforehand. So you want to do it in 2 months? Plan for it to be happening in like 4.
Where can everybody find Team Meloni at?
I'm on Instagram. I'm not on Facebook. Instagram at dmelo16, DMELO16.
All right. I mean, if you happen to be in Long Island and you like fighting at all, you like boxing as a sport and stuff. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on here, so you can find it.
Absolutely. You know I don't know how long it takes you to edit these, but
I don't edit it at all. It's gonna go on. It does take a long time to convert. Right. I have to convert it out of this program first, and then upload it. And I do the little like copy for it and get pictures and stuff. So like it might not be up tonight, and it might probably be tomorrow, but.
Hey, awesome. If it's up before Friday the 13th,
without a doubt, it'll be up by tomorrow.
Check me out at the Space on Post Avenue in Westbury. Fight in there. It's next Friday. You guys should hit me up for tickets on Instagram at dmelo16 and help me sell some tickets so I get more fights in the future. and I can collect that sweet $6 off you.
and so people don't think he's crazy for fucking fighting for a living, all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So,
make it worth it. I'll save every $1. I'll put it in a fucking in a empty losing scratch-offs jar.
Oh yeah,
I'll pile it up together.
Yeah. So when you get that $1 million fight, you can tax deduct all those lotto tickets. Maybe.
Absolutely, tax all those singles I made off ticket sales.
You can make the argument. You can be like, well, I feel like I won the lottery because I'm about to go do what I do every day for $1 million this time. So
absolutely. technically, it was like winning.
All right, so good looking out, yo. Definitely.
Thanks for having me.
Enjoyed it. We'll do it again someday. Hit them up there. Find me, djtraction.com. It's real easy. Everything can be found from there. I got these on YouTube now too. Stitcher, iTunes. I'm a terrible promoter. So just go there and just drop a review. Press the 5-star thing, like subscribe to it. You don't have to even download all of them, just subscribe, like on iTunes and shit. It's real hard to track who listens to these things, so the more places you can just like it and stuff like that and leave a comment, even if it's just, hey, good one. Like, that's totally fine. Like, just do that as much as you can in the different places, and I appreciate it. And I just try to get these a little more often. Like I said, it's just hard getting people to match up schedules and stuff. Like, in the last week, I had 4 different reschedules, like 4 different people. Like, so it's a lot. We're all trying to do, like, we're all getting gigs for $50 and stuff and having to do all this extra work. So it's like, to match this shit up. Either. Exactly. I didn't win the lotto yet, and it's not like I'm just sitting around doing nothing, just doing this all day. All right. So
when I do win the lotto, I got a 3-gallon Poland Spring full of losing scratch-offs. To pay those taxes on.
And then I can just take a plane and go to wherever at any time because I have nothing else to do, and I could do these every single day. So until then though, be patient. I appreciate you listening. Go like everything. Good looking out. See you whenever. Peace out.